Welcome back, my lovely dears, to another exciting session of books in the north. Where last we left off, you guys did a lot of worldly travel. You started at the southernmost point of, well, almost the southernmost point of the cold north, and made it all the way up to Overland Keep and got told off by Savin's mum.
That's probably the most dangerous encounter in the campaign so far.
Yeah.
Aside from, the one where that said character's mom or kid died, Other than that encounter.
Other than that one. That's fine.
Other than that one, yeah.
And then you did more travelling and made your way to the Freelands and spent the rest of the half of the session doing downtime shit.
No, that was the whole session. It was just the
I'm going to try and, just summarize it differently, though, so we don't sound like fucking losers. Well, you spent an entire session sat there shopping, so fuck you. And then you made your way up to the Barrow Den.
Yeah.
You have a little side task, and that is to give lunch to... well, it's less lunch, it's more like a packed series of meals for an archaeologist or a historian or someone who came in here before you, Brynolf, the Tiefling.
Someone
Presuming
who's
he's still
definitely not
alive.
a grave robber who's set off all the traps and has caused all sorts of problems for us.
Don't know what gives you that idea at all.
Like all that blood in front of us.
It's probably fine.
Yeah,
It's
that's
probably
actually just sriracha sauce. It's fine.
No,
No,
exactly.
You mean the blood or slash sriracha sauce slash ketchup leading out of or into the tent?
Yeah,
He just was eating a lot of hamburgers.
exactly. It's just like in Fenity. He just had a critical ketchup accident. It looked a lot like he
Yeah.
died. But no,
Like
he's
a
just fine.
massive salsa fest right here, right there. The fucking Taco Tuesday.
No, that's that's what happens if you just eat too much Chipotle.
Yeah. Should have
And
had
that's
your
literally
Chipotle away.
just his ass.
Pieces of destroyed asshole.
Yeah, just
Elloe should be super familiar with.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. That was intentional. And it mysteriously no. I am
Not,
going
in fact,
to
punch through space and time.
I am going to pick up the mouse and rub him up against the walls until he tells me what kind of dungeon this is.
Sure,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Did
Wait,
we actually get
are
a
you
description
rubbing
for this
the
place?
mouse against the wall?
Yep.
Like fucking Bart rubbed the hamburger against the wall to make it translucent?
Yes, yeah. You rub the trapped mouse against the wall, and he will squeak your secrets. His squeakrets, even. Tell me your squeakrets, mouse. Pets, are you even there?
I am here.
Dope. Would you like to know more?
Yes.
Okay. So, looking at the fact that the walls are smooth but normally carved stone, there's no weird over-artistic scribbleness. You can see there is a broken coffin nearby. You're probably in some kind of very early Jarl eras, like tomb. Places like these would be the kind of situation where if a warband wasn't thrown on a pyre because they didn't worship that particular god, they would all be buried together after becoming deceased.
No, we're in Bleak Falls Barrow.
Some kind of wizard barrow.
Alright.
Wizard barrow. All barrows are technically wizard barrows.
DCL reads for the middle distance.
After I'm done, I'll just throw the mouse at the ceiling.
That's fine. Tell you what, also give me a history check, Pats.
Yes.
In fact, you can give me history or religion.
I'm gonna give you history.
Okie dokie.
Can I give religion?
You aren't educated enough. Regardless of having religious knowledge, you have not spent time poring over the tomes.
You know who would be good in religious knowledge, though? Probably our cleric.
Yeah, you could do a religion. You've been around long enough to have spent some time getting edumacked.
You've been alive long enough to read a book.
Yeah.
I read a book once.
But wait, there's more.
I bought you 5 books.
That's right. You don't want to move yourselves ahead just in case, I'm sure.
Oh wait, that doesn't do it. Hold on. There we go.
Hey.
20 on your religion.
Okay, so. Pets, you're pretty sure that the like symbology here, just on some of these, like the broken piece of coffin that you can see, you can make out a symbol that looks like some crossed over tusks. This is probably a boar jarl. And indeed, with that handy information, Madilyn, you are fairly sure that these are people were... Let's see here.
Oh, Boris, right. Devout.
Devout Hagenites!
Not Hagen.
Oh!
They were definitely devout, but they were buried here, which means that, weirdly enough, these guys... That means they wouldn't have been interested in Hagen. They wouldn't have been interested in Waylon.
Goddess of death, so she can use their bone.
And probably not Bellatrix. Again, that's very classically funeral pyre. So these people are either Asmondites, Emblites, or Pythonians. It's very unlikely any of them would be Tam. There'd be druidic shit all over this place.
Gotcha.
Droger now. The Droger we're training.
We're playing Skyrim now, boys.
Well, now.
Since we're playing Skyrims, pulls out the bow and arrows.
That's true. Maddie crouches and you all lose sight of her.
We haven't been playing Skyrim. We would have been just choking in Draugr by now. That's all that game is.
Anyway, since we know a little bit about it, let's open up this tent. What's inside?
Okay. When you open up the tent, you can see that there is a sleeping bag and some rudimentary supplies. You can see a journal and a book. There is some blood inside the tent, but it looks like the majority of it is outside. Would you like to give me an investigation check?
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's no body in there?
Nope.
Huh.
You can just about make out signs that it looks like someone was struck as they were dragged out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, so you said there was a journal in there, right?
Yep.
Okay. I will pull that out, and I will go to its latest entry. Does it have anything interesting for us?
The very latest entry would be... Let's see here. What languages do you speak?
Let's see here. I speak currently Common and Infernal, but if I get 10 minutes, I can speak them all. Oh, I speak Elven as well, and read Elven.
Okay. This would appear to be... half of it is in Infernal, and you would swear that there is some deep speech mixed in here just by looking at it. You recognize some of the runes. So it's half of the words make sense, and the other half don't. You'll actually need someone to code break it if you want to properly understand it. If you translate it with the spell, then you'll get the literal translations, which are just about as hard to pass.
Okay. So half of it appears to be written in a language I understand. Anyone else want to take a look, see if they recognize the other half?
Oh, I bet it's like a thieves' cant or something. Maybe he was a grave robber.
Nah, I speak Thieves' Cant. It's not Thieves' Cant.
Oh.
Well, they are an archaeologist, so grave robber's not too far off.
That and Thieves'
I guess
Cant
the
is
pistol-
a spoken language.
Be
By
careful
the way,
about that.
I got a pistol.
You'd be in the same boat as not speaking deep speech, which is its thing. Deep speech is a bit Cthulhu-y. It's warlock talk.
Oh,
Any chance Madilyn picked up any from her mother?
Yeah, Madilyn,
What,
do you speak deep?
speech? I don't speak deep speech.
No. Okay.
Darn.
So
I
you can
speak
try and
Paladin.
translate with a spell, but you will also need to spend a lot of time trying to code break it because all you've got are literal translations. Now, Elloe, you look in the fucking box and you find that there are some used up empty rations, and it looks like camping supplies were taken out of it. You do not find a head.
No, I could take time and translate this journal, but if there's
Anyone
blood,
have
anything...
calligrapher's tools? Because that would be the person to cast Comprehend Languages.
but I believe time is of the essence considering the blood on the floor here.
Yeah, Kellin, could you come check for traps here?
Yes.
Okay. So, Kellin, as you approach this wall, excellent. You can see, like, on the sides of the wall and on the sides of the wall here are strange, like, it looks like lines have been dug into it, like, scratched in. Just into the bare stonework. You don't detect any traps.
Ah, okay.
Looks like 3 vertical lines on one side and 2 vertical lines on the other.
Oh yeah, did I pick up anything
high are
with
the
my
ceilings, by
divine
the way?
senses?
Your divine senses. Let us see here. You sense desecration.
Oh no. This
Yeah.
place has been desecrated. Something's
Oh, boy.
deeply wrong here.
Probably by archaeologists.
Mm-mm. Not that kind of desecration.
Oh.
This is unholy desecration.
Maybe an
And stop
anti-paladin.
there. Oh,
As in Deus Vult needing time.
Mm-hmm.
alright, what's
Yay.
everyone's passives?
Passive perception?
Yeah.
14.
14.
12.
Donkey. Donkey
Because I
doo-doo.
got
slightly
eyeball.
further back. But I will make I will make a check. It's disadvantaged because no one can shift stone that quickly. D20, DH1 plus 1. Fucking with the stealth of 1, you'd absolutely 100. Wait, I dropped. Oh, I supposed to be 2d20. Never mind. Never mind. It's still absolute wank. Yeah. Okay. So literally everyone hears as 2 of these tombs, like these coffins, open up, and most strangely enough, all of you can make out like.
Something's trying to beat its way out.
Is that come from like the tombs closest to us, or
It appears to be coming from the whole place. You can
Oh.
hear this beating like a
Oh,
drum.
great.
It's coming out of the walls.
it's lair
Like
action?
drums.
There's a lair action. It's a lair.
Scout?
Oh, fuck.
How high are the ceilings?
The ceilings are fuck. It's probably quite low, like 10, 12 feet.
You played Skyrim, right? You know, going into a barrow like that.
I'm just gonna be on the
Stop
ceiling.
obsessing over Skyrim.
Yeah, it's not even that good a game.
It's a terrible fucking game.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not even that good.
It's a good enough game.
No.
No. I'd say that with 1,000 hours on it.
Oh, great. It's whites.
White.
Whites are just the easiest to fucking set up. You just split their abilities in half so that you've got ranged ones and melee ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in the back with a regular crossbow. A regular bow. Okay.
Sure. And let's see here. Who wants to roll me a d20?
Not
I'll
me.
do it.
You know Winter is always down for it.
I know, say we might want you to roll this d20.
I don't think we want it to roll high.
I mean, this is true. You good point, because you only roll high for other stuff. Good job on that -1 initiative, though.
I know, right?
Solid.
Hello, Agita 2.0.
Haha.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Even Ad
Wait, why do
cannot
I suddenly-
aspire to such gross incandescence.
Like, I think that's actually the
Is that
lowest
everyone
initiative
on?
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I suddenly have a spider web thing on my
Because
token?
you're spider climbing.
Oh! I just turned my token upside down for that.
I rolled a 17 to stealth.
That's fine. Let's see. Do these guys have life hunt? Not active. They have to activate it. Yeah, well.
Oh, good.
Alright, so. Although you're all completely alerted and I don't get a single surprise round on you because I rolled Hot Garbaggio lower than everyone's passives, one of them does, like, stagger halfway out of a barely opened coffin and is going to take a sitting shot with a short bow. Oh no, these guys are longbows. He has to stand up. Stands up in the fucking coffin. And will shoot at... which of you two at the front? Yeah, it is Elloe first. Pew! Pew!
Go.
Nope, nope. Pap, pap. Athia, you're up.
Okay. Well, step over here, and it's time to shank an undead.
Okay, good.
Boop.
There's one behind us.
Wait, there's more.
Mm.
So an extra 6 on it.
There's one behind us?
Extra
What?
6?
Yep, that first damage does it to the actual target, while that second one is a 1d8 plus 5, which will jump to a different thing, if there was a thing nearby.
It jumps onto you. Oh, fuck.
That would be funny if that's actually how Green Flame Blade worked, to keep you from just spamming it all the time.
That'd be
Yeah.
horrible to work, though, because your second damage always does more than your first one.
Well, then
Yeah.
don't use it if you're the only guy there.
But then it'd be pointless to have, because how often are you actually going to have 2 people close by?
Hey, you figured it out.
And, yeah. This wight staggers out, dragging a broken blade in its hand.
Oh, I see what they said. There's one behind them.
What's the range on that? 5. It's going to throw a short sword. Just literally fucking throw one at Madilyn. This is with disadvantage, so no, misses. A short sword smashes into the wall above your little tiefling head, breaking into a bunch of shards.
That wasn't
draws
very nice.
another one. Kellin, you're up.
Alright.
Fuck, I got that bug where I've got floating dice rolls.
I'm just gonna block this guy off. Oh, there's another one.
I mean, are you gonna drop down from the ceiling?
No, the ceilings are low, you
No,
can
the
stab
ceiling's
from
low
there.
enough that I can just stab from right here.
Okay.
I should turn sneak attack off.
It'll take 10. It looks up at you and its teeth clack together, and you can make out like nubs of what appear to be like shorn off tusks, like below its cheekbones.
Over here, so I'm out of Maddie's way.
Yep. All right, and Athia, this wight appears to take onus with your assault, and will go Stabbo and Drano. Damn, I missed with the drain. There's a 20 hit. Oh, wait, what if I hit longbow? Or whatever. Same odds to hit, I think. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I up my AC and you immediately hit me.
I know, right?
Yeah, longbow hits, that life drain doesn't, though.
Oh, mate, longsword should have a higher. And for some reason, this split sheet that I've got has its life drain, its longbow, and then its short sword and not its longsword. So give me a fucking minute.
But you also have its longbow one-handed. So just fucking pulling the string back.
Why is it? That's very strange. It's got, like, you'd think that maybe there's some weird mistake with the longsword. No, because this fucking thing, it says longbow, still +4, ranged attack, 150, 600, but, you know, one-handed.
What?
So this guy is incredible. You have no hope to defeat.
You have
no chance
hope
to survive
defeat
and make
Foot
your
Archer
time.
Man.
Yeah, let's just remove the thing that just says one-handed. It's probably belonged to longsword at some point.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Whatever. 5 piercing.
Okay.
Cool. Madilyn.
Everything seems to be rather okay. So
We got this. Help Kellin.
I don't even see Kellin.
Exactly.
I am going to do the thing I hate doing the most, and I'm going to Sacred Flame, the one that is Kellin is.
The one against Kellin? Sure.
Double ones. Here we go.
Backflip! You hear radical music. Actually, you do all hear music. You can hear this constant beating of the drum.
How does this fucking decrepit old wight fucking...
I mean, look, these same wights apparently could shoot one-handed longbows. So
It's true.
Their power is beyond anything we could hope to
No,
imagine.
don't you see?
I just hate Sacred Flame so much. It's such a
Yeah.
shitty spell.
They're so
Don't-
terrified of your sacred flame.
Maddie, you're up.
The best part was wizards wearing they're shooting one-handed longbows. So they're actually firing the longbows, not the arrows.
No, they're just
from
throwing the
longbow.
longbows.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what I mean, what do you do with a longbow? Shoot it indoors? I don't fucking think so. It seems like effort to me.
Well, since apparently these are skellies and bellies and nellies, I'm gonna move up. I'm still stealthed, so I whip out Bertha. Yeah, this is gonna be needed. And I aim at this one.
Sorry, which one? The one by Kellin.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Let's see if I can hit. $18.
Yeah, absolutely.
33.
Boo! Fucking blow its arm clear off. Look down at it. And at you. You are no longer hidden.
Wait.
And it will let out a horrendous screech.
Oh, wait. That says... Why didn't... I have 2d6 on the extra damage. Why didn't it do that?
I don't know.
Oh, it didn't. I roll... Sorry, I roll 1d6.
Roll an extra d6, yeah. Alright,
There you
it
go.
is destroyed.
Yeah.
It crumbles to the ground, screeching.
Yep.
Right, your turn.
That's, and then I see the Borker. Barely see the Borker because that's out there. And then... Squeak of Fate.
Woo!
Hooray! Alright. Blade White. Charges up to Kellin.
Can he hit?
Yeah. Of course he can.
Cool.
Ooh, I missed terribly both times.
Yep.
Ugh. Elloe.
Barbarian charge this way. Reckless attack. And then I'm going to spin around with my second attack and throw my sword across the room to the other one.
You
Sure.
will have a disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of a dude.
That just makes it normal then.
You can't recklessly throw anything, so...
Actually,
No, it's not.
Yes, I can.
Huh?
Yes, we've had this discussion before. I can.
Alright.
but why though?
It's just a big
How?
wind-up, Scout.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure you literally cannot make reckless ranged attacks.
Correct.
Yeah.
There was... Okay. That's literally the opposite of what you guys told.
No, we tell you can make 2 attacks recklessly. We didn't say you can.
Whatever!
Okay, anyway.
I think it hits either way.
Yeah, it does.
Hi,
Crunch. And as your turn ends, the sword returns to your hand.
Oops, sorry. I was trying to open the
It returns to your hand and you strike yourself? I was confused for a moment there.
Elloe
Ceridwen,
is
you're out.
confused. She hurts herself.
It hurt herself in confusion.
Fuck you! And slam into this dude. Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna end my move here. Yeah. And then give this guy a bonk. Bonk.
Oh yeah.
That's a good bonk.
Some good bonk.
Does it destroy him?
No.
Well, guess what? Guess what?
Well, slot expenditure.
Boom.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh, still alive.
What?
Okay, there's... Okay.
Yeah, he's just barely got any.
Love how the extra smite did as much damage as the actual
Yeah.
smite.
Yeah, that was a really bad smite, not gonna lie. Fucking
Yeah.
disappointed in myself.
Well, he rolled
And
just a little bit better.
This Scout White's action is going to be... It reaches into its coat and pulls out what appears to be a leather pouch.
Don't you dare fucking pocket sand me.
No, even better. Could you guys both give me a dex check?
Oh, he's got his own fairy fire type thing.
No.
a check
Fuck
or
you.
a saving throw.
Saving throw, then, yes.
Good job, Savin.
Carrie was so ready for pocket sand that she was already dodging.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, so you're going to take half. And I've misspelled the word damage in it, so I'm going to just go back in and fix that so that I don't try and deal damn gay to you.
Damn gay.
Damn gay.
Oh, it was a brutal one as well.
So I take half of half.
Yeah. And
Ow.
Ceridwen, you take half of that. 10. And... yeah, that's all it can do. It sure is an action to throw those.
What a shame.
Athia, you're up.
Alright. Well, second verse, same as the first. Boop. Into boop. And I have a bonus action, and you're within 30 feet, just barely. So, hey, Borklet, you get an inspiration dice.
Roo.
Okay. 9 damage is enough.
Oh, it's enough to take him down?
Yeah. The fire whips around pointlessly on your blade and scorches its already scorched bones.
Alright, well, blue flame just looks cool.
Yeah.
Alright then, since I still have movement.
Of course, I can't do anything with the token because it's close to the edge of the map. There
Yeah.
we go.
Well, since he's down and dead, dead again. 5,
Receased.
10, 15, 25, 30.
Perfect.
Deceased Blade White. Kellin, you're up.
Alright. I stab at thee. This time I have Pack Tactic and Squeak Attack.
Squeak attack.
Oh, that's a
Hey.
very sad Squeak Attack.
It's still damage. Anything else?
I'm gonna move over here and give my help action to
Okie dokie. And guess what?
Chicken
Oh,
leg.
wait, there's more.
Yay.
Shunk, shunk.
Is this because I moved over here?
There's more waking up.
Yep. Well, no, they were already on that.
Oh, joy.
Out of curiosity, hey Kellin, are there a bunch of lines on those walls in that court?
Are there?
Little
Yeah, there are. These ones appear to be vertical and diagonal lines, as opposed to all vertical. And there is still this continuous thump, thump, thump sound, but now you swear you guys could hear the sound of rushing water and waves. As though you were down in the holds of a ship in the midst of a storm.
How odd.
And let's see here. Pew pew, Kellin!
Second one hits.
Bang. 10.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. And let's see here. I think it's going to scamper this way. And damn, if there weren't a wight there, I'd just throw blast you. This one is going to move here, shoot Kellin, and then move over here. Pew pew.
No.
Nope. That blade wight is deceased. Madilyn.
I figured out what cantrip I should be having instead of this. I should have instead of these attack ones. I figured it out. Of course, I don't have it. But now But I mean, I guess I'll just keep trying. I mean, one of these guys has to fuck up eventually. Can you roll this? Just roll a save.
Yeah, I rolled it.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
He fucking whiffed it.
Alright, here comes the one. Oh,
my
I was
God.
so waiting for a one.
I was ready for 2 1s.
Oh, yeah. But
It's
no, you
fucking
did
damage. It's real damage. You
Actual
dirt.
I did it.
You did it.
Did it.
I'm gonna assume they don't have any special weakness to radiant, right?
It would seem not. Maddie.
Yeah.
Okay. First and foremost, for Stray and Savin. First and foremost, because
Oh, you're going to shoot through them.
no,
I like this.
No, it was because they both
Oh, right,
started
yeah,
their
of course,
rolls
the
with-
miserable starts, yes.
I
and
don't know what
then-
you're talking about.
Alright. And then, let's see if I can hit this bugger with a bullet.
Bullet. Bruh.
Let's see. 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
double
19
advantage.
is a hit and blows it away. However, Maddie, something happens now that thunder is ringing out. You swear that sound doesn't go away. The ceiling itself is rumbling as though you are in the midst of a deep storm.
Ah,
Now this thumping. Some of you recognize this sound as the pounding of a war drum.
I think we just summoned a big boy.
Yeah, big boy.
Another thunder
Yeah.
is alive.
Thunder and
But you do
Like
also
this
blow this
fucking-
guy. Yeah, no, this guy is fucking super destroyed. Boom. Chunks are blown away. Its body stumbles backwards, headless, before crumpling to the ground in a heap. Any other actions?
well, let's see. Since the south is covered, I'm gonna move over here. Yeah, we'll move over there. Get some cover.
Okay. The Blade of White, dead. And before you go, Elloe,
Boo!
up and laughing, a whip of corpsey hair trailing behind it, dragging a sword and another, is a wight.
I'm guessing it has more than 2 dexterity to go before me?
None of those hit me.
Yep, it comes in chopping and swinging. You got you got your moves on. You're ready. Elloe,
Alright, gonna reckless this guy to the south. For 11. Does he go down?
oh yeah, he go down. Bang. He has made crunch.
Nope.
No. This one, after it finishes overextending from swinging at the giant pup, backs up and ducks before its head is lopped off. Ceridwen.
Deus Vult!
Oh yeah, also, hey, Elloe, you can see that there are more of these scratches in the wall as you pass through it.
I stab at them. I can't stab at them.
No, you can't. This time it is all, like, horizontal ones.
Gonna maneuver around.
I
this
don't know what
dude
that means. I'm dumb.
And give him a bang! Bang!
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste more Divine Smites, but I will expend a healing word on myself. Hey, Maddie, could you roll your level 1 healing word for me? Or Madilyn, I guess.
What would you like me to do?
Roll your level 1 healing word. Because I'm going to use the thing on my ring. Because I'm hurt.
Oh no.
Yes, good. That's basically all I lost.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's good.
Vital Borklet.
Alright. Let's see here. And we're at the top of the turn order, but wait. Because it might be stuff that go fast. I
Oh,
do
do
love
I-
that you can turn on toggling whispering to yourself, so I don't have to manually go around an advantage of 5Es.
Oh, good.
Because there are oh so many, because you guys are sprinting through the rooms now.
Yeah, you guys were kind of getting split up here.
Yeah.
No, it's
Look,
fine.
it wasn't planned like this. We just need to clean up here and then wrap back around.
Question: Is there a way like this? Is
Yeah,
there
Oh, there's it?
okay.
Okay, good.
Okay. I'm probably gonna all have to move up then.
Follow me! Ah, God.
You guys. Alright, I've got to turn off whisper rolls, otherwise it'll fucking do all of them wrong.
I feel like the situation to the south has probably just gotten a lot worse.
No, we're fine.
No, it's fine.
We're actually just fine.
Okay.
I mean, out of all the people that could be stuck in this situation, there's a totem barbarian and a paladin.
Yeah.
Do you have turn
Oh,
undead
yes.
yet?
Here's the thing.
Or
I
destroy
do.
undead, I should say?
I do.
You know, when you said like, oh, no, it's fine. That's what you said on the first Ceridwen.
Throw that at the barbarian and miss.
I didn't say that at all.
No, I said
Savin.
Ceridwen. Savin it.
Don't say that.
Let's see here.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna have to start playing unfair. I don't care if that wight gets caught in the blast.
There you go.
Hey, Savin.
Yeah, hi, how's it going?
Hey, Stray.
No.
Deck save. It was not as ridiculous as the first one.
Ah.
Hey,
Oh,
both of you take 12.
No,
And this wight.
Ow.
Elloe has something else.
Do you have
Wait,
danger
hold on.
thingy?
I have danger sense.
Well, it doesn't. It's
Have
just
a,
make you
uh,
advantage,
that-
and it's still 15.
Yeah.
Damn it. Wait, are your bardic dice D8 yet?
Let me look. I'm a level 4, so I don't think it is.
Oh, no.
Are you level 5? Oh, wait,
I'm
no.
a level
you
4
level
bard.
Level 4. Level 4
Okay,
barb.
cool.
Barbed, even. And you're fucking another backflipping wight. Backflips. Maybe that's why it's so good at deck save. It's because they're used to their friends just being like, just throwing bombs around.
Oops.
Hey.
Wrong button. Wait, what the? Why? Wait, what the fucking? Hang on. That's not right.
Athia, you're up.
Okay.
There's now a song, and these guys are making sound.
In-
War. Thump. War.
What
is
it good for?
Okay. Okay. So first up, if I move through Kellin here, since he's on the ceiling, is there just like enough room to just be regular movement through him,
No,
or
it's still double. to get through.
There's a guy under me.
Okay.
There, he's stood on a
Dead
corpse,
guy,
but also stood over a quote-unquote corpse. But if he's low enough that he can swing at people, then he is low enough to be in the way when you try and pass through him.
Alright, figured I should ask beforehand, though.
You can go up and over, though.
Yeah, so 5, 10, 15. Now remind me, green flame blade, if I strike hit this guy next to me.
That other guy is adjacent. Yes, he would get hit by it.
Okay. So that was 5, 10, 15, 25. That way they can't just do their powder.
Damn
trick
it.
without- Yeah, I know, Scout. I knew what you're thinking.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just throw in your blind corner. I don't give
Okay,
a
so
shit.
I will hit this guy, hopefully. First up. Boop.
Yep.
And then, but wait. Boop. So 16 to that first guy and 9 to the second.
Ow. Okay.
And I still have a bonus action, and let me just venture out something. Hey, 30 feet. Guess he just used her bardic inspiration, but gets its second one.
Woohoo!
Nice. Cool. And another white is going to join the fray, and they take the defensive action. Just put a lightning bolt on you. And this scout will laugh and throw another throw blast, I suppose.
Damn it.
Swoosh. I'll make a defense for the white that's going to get caught in it. Hey, another white taking just a mere half.
Hey.
Oh, you're fucking okay, and oh, Elloe, you will take damage.
8 damage.
Yep. Kellin.
All right. And I stab at this guy.
Sure. Yeah, it's a hit. Ow.
And then help action to Athia.
To Athia. Okay. And oh, I've got a line of corpses now. Let's see here. Gotta grab you and you. You guys really have just like pushed into the rooms and started
Guys.
more fights. It's great.
Guys.
Well, look, okay, so we're wrapping back around, Kino, okay? So we have this here, but we can just
Yeah,
meet
they're
up back
fine.
here. Yeah.
Like the AoE is a little annoying, but otherwise we're totally fine.
Alright, let's see here. Let's keep stabbing the mouse since he's doing damage to the other one. Can't swing at the mouse. Ooh, hey mouse. You take 6 necrotic damage. Please make me a constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yeah. Alright, your life total is not reduced, but you do take 6 necrotic. And you duck
See,
the
I
longsword.
can still uncanny dodge that, can't I?
Do you have a reaction?
Yes?
Then I think you can.
How much uncanny dodge can you do?
Once around? Or one? Yeah, one. Yeah. As long as I have my reaction, I can do it.
Okay, yeah, you can reduce it. And this blade white. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, come on. Walk right into my hammer.
Shit.
Kick him in the balls.
Life drain.
Miss.
Yeah,
Kick
it's
him in the
fucking
other
flings
ball.
its sword by mistake. It breaks when it hits the ground, and then it will swipe like a Icarus glowing hand at you.
Hagen won't let you put a hand on me.
If I use a throw blast here, I'm probably going to kill that white. I can't use one of these guys now because there are 2 of them. I guess it's
Just kill that wight. He's not going to get another turn anyway.
that's a good point. All right, Athia, Kellin, and that wight.
All right.
Oh, you dead.
That poor wight. All right, so 5 fire damage then.
Yep. And Kellin. Wakey wakey bats.
Congratulations, you finally eaten through all my 8 hit points.
Hooray! Oh, fucking whatever. With it. All right, he's fine. Madilyn, you're up.
You know, I could just go right down here and just turn undead all of these guys.
That sounds like a good plan.
Who
It
dropped?
does.
I think it's
It
winter.
does sound,
Pets,
it
I
does
imagine.
sound like a nice idea.
Hey, he's back.
Yeah, my internet did a crap out.
Now the question is, are these guys would they be in destroy undead territory?
What's your CR range for destroy? I'm curious.
Only
I
destroy
make,
CR
like-
like a half or something.
Yeah.
It's
Could
really
I make
terrible.
a religion check to see if that?
Sure.
Fucking ain't gonna do that on wights. They'll turn them though. Probably, I hope.
These things are held together more than just like a bunch of like emergency raised like.
Okay,
corpses
so
and
they
stuff.
won't be destroyed, but I could turn them and make them all scatter,
Yeah.
which could give us the chance to fucking actually like
Group
sync
up.
back up. Yeah, so I'm
I
gonna
mean,
come
what-
down.
We're in the process of grouping up. We just need to kill this guy and meet up down here.
Hmm.
We're actually doing pretty well.
So you
Well,
think I
turn
should
that-
save
Turn
I
undead
should save
wouldn't be
that then?
remiss, though.
Turn undead would not be remiss? Okay. Now let me just make sure I can. Yeah, that should be okay. I don't think it's gonna. That won't cause any kind of attack of opportunities. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here, go over here. Oh, there's that. There's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 of them. And I'm gonna raise my hands into the air, like I just don't care, and I'm going to turn undead.
I have problems picturing Madilyn raising her hands like she just don't care.
Well, no. It's just she's giving
Like
everyone
she
the
doesn't
finger.
care.
She's just giving everyone the finger because she doesn't care.
That's right.
Hmm.
Fuck all you undead.
Yeah. Okay. How many verses are you at now? That's 3.
It's 5. There's 5 of them I can see in here.
No verses. As in verses of song.
Oh.
Oh. I have no idea. Oh, that's the lair. That's the weird thing that's going on. The war dance thing. That's
Yeah,
happening.
the war march song.
Ooka chaka,
So,
ooka chaka.
How many people are in range for you?
6.
All right then. So 6 saves. These are made with advantage and are all +4.
Ooh,
Fuck.
wow.
Damn.
Fuck
no
you,
one is
Scout.
turned.
Fuck you,
You
Scout.
guys sprinted through all of the fucking rooms and started 3 verses of song. You want to push through? Look, hey, Athia, there's one more threshold you can walk through with lines on it.
But wait, but that's the same room that this is in. One that already been activated.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't matter.
No,
It's
no,
walking
threshold.
through the thresholds. Are
There's a threshold here that no players have walked through yet, and that would do some more song. They're different lines are on these walls, but you guys have sort of just been pounding through it anyway.
I mean, I don't know.
Verse
That,
4 makes them immune to something.
Yeah, to
to
turn
turn.
it.
Turning.
to turn.
Oh, to turn. Oh, specifically. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Specifically to me. Oh,
yeah,
great.
turning resist
Sorry.
right there.
yeah.
Well, I'll get shut down, Cleric.
I feel bad for you.
Oh, I pity you. Maddie, you're up.
Well. Yep. See that bastard?
Mm.
Not for long.
Hopefully not for long. 20.
31 damage. That's a beastie blast. It is still standing. Ow. Any other actions on your turn?
Just stay here. Oh, that's a lot of fuckers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see like another 5.
Oh, there's one I didn't roll either. Give me a sec. It's just, what should you be? Might as well do it visibly. I missed them, so I'm not going to add them in retroactively unless 14 hasn't gone. No, 14 has more than gone, so they won't act this time. Just say that they got stuck. Their coffin lid was on funny.
I swear
Alright.
it never happens.
I swear it never happens usually. Elloe, you're up. What is the
First I'm
barbarian going to
going
do?
to- Well, you see, what you think I'm going to do is whack, but the first thing I'm going to do is flip my scarf and just give myself.
Yeah, I'm going to buff up.
And then I'm going to whack twice.
Sure.
Well, if the first one doesn't drop. If this would ever bother going. Okay, I guess we'll just.
Well, if it drops on the first, you can just move and whack the
11
other one.
again
Nice. Okay.
to drop him.
11. A delicious lemon drops this dude.
Yeah, I'm tired of that guy throwing things.
Sure.
I'm just gonna go into the sandwich over here. It's fine.
Sounds like a plan. That
Now
white
can you
is
use your
dead.
second attack?
Oh, right, sorry, yeah.
Oh,
6 and
there.
17 against the hooded guy that keeps throwing shit.
Crunch. Ceridwen, you was up.
Yeah,
What
I'm
do?
done with you throwing shit. Move up here. And give this guy the bonks. Huh. Oh, I don't think a 12 is going to do it, is it?
Nope.
Well, how about with a bardic die? There we go.
I was hoping for a 1. Yeah, that does, in fact, become a hit.
Alright, and then on top of that, get smote. Boom. Boom.
Still kicking. But
All
good
right.
slammage.
And on top of that, let's see, actually everyone's at full health, so I guess I'll be it.
Okay. Alright. God, you couldn't just cross that threshold just a little bit more, Athia. It would do me a major solid. Swing, life drain. 17? I doubt it, but maybe.
Who are you attacking?
Stray? I'm attacking Stray.
Huh? No.
No. What are you
My
at these
AC is
days?
18.
18. Fuck.
Brutal.
Brutal. Cross
Wait,
the
did it-
threshold, damn you. Cross the threshold. Let's... You know what? There's a... Fucking... This guy's gonna die soon. Throw blast on... Ceridwen and Madilyn. And that white. they're going like by any means necessary at this point. Fucking Jesus.
Fine, be that way. Huh. No.
Oh,
Ow.
12.
I'm gonna need one of them healings pretty soon.
Hey, you got any of
Yeah,
them
I'm
heals,
coming.
kid?
yeah, don't worry. I'm up next.
Unfortunately, there's about 18 whites between me and my next fucking
Athia, you're up.
Okay. First up will be to try and finish off this hoodie boy. Boop. Does that do enough, or do I need a green flame blade in it?
That is enough.
Okay. So, what I've noticed as I passed over thresholds that the song actually gets more intense.
You tell me.
Would you like a perception check to have noticed that?
Yeah, perception or raw ass intelligence even.
What about a performance to understand the music? No, that's true.
That would, yeah, no, you can do a performance test. You're musically trained. You're a bard.
Oh yeah. Okay then. 11. Maybe.
sorry.
All right. You are looking at verses of song scratched into these walls. That looks like the first step was beats. It looks like you've been adding in instruments as you've been passing through thresholds.
Hmm. I don't think I want to add in another threshold this turn, but let me just check distance here. 35. I have to do it if I want to give you a healing word.
Yes.
No.
Wait, actually, yeah, you could just step over 5 feet.
Oh, I could. Yeah.
Stupid
Alright, so
diagonals.
5 feet there. And you're going to get a healing word.
Yay.
At, let me see here. You're pretty hurt, aren't you?
I'm real hurt, actually. I have 12 hit points.
Alright, then you get a healing word at level 3.
Nice.
Your kid's got any of them hit points?
3rd level healing word. 12 hit points.
Wow. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad. Like, healing word doesn't feel much more powerful as you throw levels on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
no.
mean, the first level was really good, that 4
Yeah.
plus 5.
Yeah, the first is mwah, beautiful spell. But like when you start HL casting it, it doesn't feel very impressive.
No.
It's like
But,
sleep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like you
God.
need to
Sleep
pick
just
me up.
stays useless after you hit that point. All right, this wight is no longer dodging and is instead. Awoo!
Oh, great! There's another one.
Yeah, come on, get some.
Looks like I actually need to cross that threshold.
Tink, tink.
Dang. Just gonna fucking try and life drain and short sword the barbarian. Ooh, hey, I hit the barbarian, and then I
Ooh.
failed terribly and lost another
The
sword.
life drain's a crit, though. That's nasty.
10 necrotic, and please give me a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, it's a Constitution save against the Barbarian, so...
Yeah, I mean, it could go well, it could go badly. Strew!
I'll
Strudel.
miss that girl. She has so much
Straza.
floof.
Okay, I'll hit a button.
Nice.
Yeah, she's fine. I'll let her do the damage. Yeah, it's 5 necrotic, isn't it? But I don't know what her bars are for. I know that one's rages, and that one's
I'm
10.
back.
Okay. Hey, hello back. You took 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
I crit you, didn't roll it very high, and then you con save through the life drain.
Sorry, I did say I was leaving, I think.
I didn't notice, but it's cool. And you are gonna take cover back here. Kellin!
All right. That one down there is going to get a short bow.
Which one, sorry?
The lowest, the most south one on.
Okay.
The one that's actually dangerous.
Hey, these guys could be dangerous too, if I could hit.
No, because they don't make me roll deck saves.
Well, these guys would steal maximum hit points off you, which would be dope, but... Okay, no, that guy's...
I ain't worried about my max HP when I'm this low.
I just noticed that
should
short bow
be.
ain't magic at all, but it's still enough damage.
I'm really surprised Kellin doesn't have a magic short bow.
Yeah, no, the only short bow we ever had is Bastion.
Well, that's right. Well,
Alright. And then
What a
against Elloe, more stabbings. Longsword, life drain. Hey, another crit life drain. It happens. And you also, I think that longsword hits. So this is the longsword. You take 2.
Hey, it takes on the Barbarian's max
Oh,
HP away.
that's so pathetic. Come on, wights. What is this?
Oh,
You take 3 damage and con save, please.
I already did.
Oh,
I
you
failed.
lose 3 max hit points. I gotta refresh again because once again my dice log is floating. You are resistant to the necrotics when you're raging, aren't you?
I'm resistant to literally everything.
except
Except for
Except
psychic.
psychic, yeah.
But I'm not fighting Cthulhu, so it's
Yeah, these guys aren't saying mean things to you as they swing, so it doesn't do anything. Alright.
Fucking.
God. Be nice
I
if
don't-
these guys could trigger more enemies themselves instead of relying on you fuckers.
I don't want to fuck around with my character sheet and forget my max HP, so I'm just gonna put a thing that reminds me that
Sure.
I have 3 less.
Miss. Madilyn,
Holy shit, it's my turn.
you don't need to do it quite like that. If you click a colored circle, you can, and then press a number, you'll get that amount. So, like that.
Alright,
Okay.
so this is gonna hurt me a little bit. I'm gonna run up here.
Sure.
I'm going to give my little niece here some good old healing. I think I'm going to use 3 charges of my staff to do this. And then I'm going to skedaddle over here and take an attack of opportunity from that wight.
Sure, I think they're going to try it with the life drain attack. Nope.
Nope. Slather some quick sealing ointment on Elloe Hurties with my healing kit.
Wait a minute,
Sick.
that's
So
an action.
13 plus your hit die. Oh, it's an action? Shit, never mind. I can't do that. Never mind. What's over here?
You give me
Alright.
a healing word. You could. Nah, I guess it's too late.
No.
No, you've already. Well, actually,
I've already used a spell. I
Yeah.
could have done it the other way with a healing word, but
Maddie.
I'll get to you next round. I swear.
It's fine. I'm not even down to half HP yet.
Point out the staff doesn't count for your spell slots.
It
It's still an action.
it's still casting a spell though.
yeah, it is an action. It doesn't care about anything else. Like that's the operative thing here.
Yeah, but healing word is a bonus.
Yeah, but she already cast the spell. We know she could have done it the other way around.
Yeah, in hindsight.
That's fine. Maddie, what do?
Okay. I strikes back here. And then gonna try to lessen the reason for annoyance. This fucker, let's see if I can take him out.
Sure.
$18.
Yeah, that's sure a hit. For exactly enough to drop it to 0. Kaboom! Ceridwen, you're just about to get psyched up and be like, face! Just fucking scattered bone debris splashes up against you, and
Hagen smites my
flesh.
enemies!
then you look through the hole that's in this thing's chest, and you can see a mouse going clunk, clunk, and a shell dunking to the ground.
Maddie too!
Elloe, you're up.
20 and 15.
I assume it's still on Throw Blast Bitch.
Yes.
Ow. 17.
17 and 12.
It's enough, it's down. Ceridwen, you're up.
Howling with laughter as I bonk.
Yeah, your heart pounds in time with the rhythm of the war drums.
Boom!
There is a rain that only you can hear, like a rushing of a heart.
Alright.
Smack.
And I'm
You
just gonna
swing hard and nearly take its arms clean off.
come over here so that way if he wants to firebomb me, he has to hit his friend.
I
Or
mean,
at
they
least
can
can't
just
hit me and
pick,
Maddie at
pick,
once.
just yeah.
No.
That's
No.
more the operative.
Not going through
throw it
there.
down.
You can't make me.
Come on,
Actually,
do
you
it.
can, but
I can.
it'll be next turn.
Hey, don't worry.
Come
I'm about to
hither.
make.
Come hither.
I'm about to make.
I'm running out of fodder. I need you to make more things happen.
Just move him 1 square more. Come on, you can do it.
Alright, this is where a wight gets up and just shoves you with a shove action through the threshold.
Oh my god, he could do it. He could
yeah,
do
that's
it.
my intent. That is 100% my intent. Okay, so that's a dead wight.
What?
This
He's gonna
bleed wight.
what? Kick her through the fucking
Yeah, through the
threshold?
fucking threshold.
That's
Miss.
That's dirty. That's just that.
Miss. Athia, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to make your day here.
Woohoo! Alright, as you cross that final step, you can see this
Here comes
like
the boss.
eldritch glow in their eyes become bright and shiny. The pounding is now loud, and can everyone please give me a charisma saving throw? Currently,
Great.
Stray, you are immune to this.
Am I? Okay.
Oh.
Yikes.
16's on
Alright, hey Kellin, all of your attacks are reckless. Hey Ceridwen, all of your attacks are reckless.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
This
Okay.
helps the Savin.
Maddie, all of your attacks are reckless, you cannot shoot.
This helps the winter, too.
Okay. Well then.
Athia, Madilyn, you watch all of your friends start having a fucking Ooga Chaga moment.
Ah,
Wait, I have a
fine.
question.
Yeah?
All my attacks are
it's like that
reckless.
frat party. All
Yeah,
over
all
again.
your attacks are reckless, which means you cannot shoot your gun, because you cannot recklessly attack with a ranged attack.
Alright. Well,
You just took the one squeak out of the fight.
still my turn, so let's try and stabbo this white next to me.
Yep.
Hey!
Hey,
look
you
at
got a
that.
crit!
Oh,
Yeah.
I
It's
will
a
tick that on
crit.
for you.
Yeah.
Who
Is that
needs
enough
reckless?
Is that enough to take him down, or do I need the green flame blade?
1 second, I'm going into your gear first and adding another tick to Defender.
Woo!
but hey, remember, it's a crit. Well,
Yeah, so
then
green
Green
flame.
Flame Blade also crit.
Correct.
Yep. So that means I'll have to roll it twice here.
Alright, so. Sikega.
It rolls twice.
Elloe, you've lost track, but all of your friends became badass and you didn't notice. Like, suddenly they're acting way cooler now.
Nice.
These nerds suddenly learned how to pie.
Yeah. So another 15 on top.
Yeah, it's dead. Athia, good job. And this scout is dead, and this scout is standing. And, yes, I mean, you've already crossed a 4th verse threshold, so it's just gonna move up. And...
Damn it. Do I get danger sense too?
Well, you're not going to firebomb us?
No. Because my attacks are all advantaged now, and I fucked it anyway.
Yeah.
Kellin, you're up.
Alright.
I should have just firebombed you anyway, but these guys as well are compelled to, like, fucking fight.
Straight down, and I stabbed the thing.
Yep. I
From
don't think you can
Hex,
recklessly
stab
sneak
it.
attack, however.
What?
Can sneak attack be can a barbarian
Wait.
recklessly,
Yes.
a barb rogue recklessly sneak attack?
Hold on.
That
I
seems
have an
crazy.
important question about reckless real quick. I need to look
Yeah.
up because it might be really dumb. Okay, we make attacking first turn. Invest. Okay, doing so gives you advantage on melee attack rolls using strength during this turn. So does that mean that the rogues are and everyone else is using strength?
I can't be bothered to do that sheet math, so we'll say no on this
Okay,
occasion.
then it's sneak attack works just fine.
Okay.
Actually, it would work fine anyway. But yeah.
Alright. Ow. It receives a stabbo. The song doesn't seem as strong, even though it's pounding in all of your hearts. Maybe that's because you have killed so great many of them. Alright. With advantage. Swing. Oh, crit and an 18. You take...
On what?
On Elloe. You take 4 necrotic damage.
Who?
Constitution
Oh.
save.
How do I take... Oh, do they have advantage against... Oh, yes, because they're
Yes.
reckless.
And they all have advantage anyway right now.
I knew it.
Wait, then that just means we all have advantage. all
No,
the time.
go away.
Yeah, everyone here has advantage right
Nice.
now. It's crazy.
Look, they have advantage, we have advantage. It just,
And the
it
long
just
sword,
works
you
out.
take 1 damage.
Playing rocket tag now, boys.
Oh, yeah. So, what?
You took 4 necrotic and 1 slashing. Madilyn.
Alright,
Now I'm at half health.
No. Yeah, now I'm gonna go over here.
Oh, wait, hang on. I need to give
10.
me all that hit point. Yeah, hang on. That was, what, 4 plus 1?
Mm-hmm.
Go into my temporary hit points. And that annihilates my temporary hit points.
Yeah, I was going to say it drops you to exactly 0 temp HP.
Still above half. Use it on someone who needs it more, unless I'm the most
Healing
hurt.
kits, everyone gets their own temp with those things, dude.
Yeah.
Healing kits are fucking awesome.
Yeah, the healer feed his rent is fantastic. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes, it is.
where's that fucking roll again? Where did I get again? It was just
If someone
where'd it
else
go?
is more wounded than me, you can go ahead, because I do have potions.
there
if you-
is no, there isn't. Everyone's fine. As far as I can tell, I can't tell where Kellin and Maddie are. They're up there somewhere in the ether. That I
Yeah,
can't see.
Kellen's. You saw Kellin. He's in the fucking mosh with the puppies.
Oh, did he look okay? He looked okay, I think.
He looked crazy, but yes.
Yeah. So you get 13 plus your hit dice.
Kellen's
Oh,
out of all the bonus max HP you gave him with.
Aid. So you okay? That's fine.
I'm still at 28 out of
So,
31
how much?
normally.
13 plus however many hit dice you have, which is 5.
Okay. So, 19?
Yeah.
13 plus 5 is 18.
Okay. I can't math.
Yeah, I was just
Okay,
surprised
so-
that Kina agreed with you, and I was like, what does he know about maths that I don't?
You healed me to exactly my potential maximum
Cool.
right now because of my -3.
Where did I start off? Was it over here?
I think you
I
started
Or
off.
was it over here?
I think you started
Or here?
next to this guy here. Oh wait,
Yeah,
my
this
thing's not a.
So
showing
you-
other
There's this
than
guy.
here.
Because Ceri was here.
Ceri?
Ceri was
Woo.
here. Carrie. Ceri. Okay, whatever. Over here. So I went over this way. 15. I'm just gonna run back. Alright, have fun.
I've just been in this room by myself with like 3
You're-
dudes. It's
Yeah,
been
you're
great.
you're having a great
Having a
old
private
time.
Party.
Maddie! Stab, kill, live the song.
Well, I can stab at range, though.
I mean, you've got a big gun. You can use it as a
She
big...
can't. She could use it as a big mace, I suppose.
I got knives.
True.
Fix
but
bayonets!
You can't recklessly with your knives until you
Fix
get up in there fucking
bayonets.
crazy.
Yes.
Oh god.
That's 25.
You got 40.
Yep. I got 40.
Squeaks move quick.
Squeaks are quick.
5.
Quick move.
Okay.
Faster than the tall walkers. Yeah, if you're...
Well, I
you-
got
you-
knife. I can knife.
No, you can't. Again, you're
Still can't
reckless. You can't do any reckless ranged attacks.
There is only whack.
Yeah.
This is cruel
You
to the
all,
mouse.
you are all in Elloe's house now. The House of Whack.
Fix bayonet in charge.
Excellent. Alright.
This is
Elloe.
cruel to the mouse.
It is.
And the one to the south. 18 and 20
Bang. Okay.
for 15 and 14 damage, respectively.
Yeah. It's a big
29
smash.
Total.
Yeah, the tent.
Alright, I need to BRB.
Sure.
Go ahead and make my save.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Or
my
have
con
Savin
save.
do it.
No, I'm good. I'm not letting anyone have access to your sheet. Your crazy sheet.
Having done the same
Already does.
I
Does
don't
he?
actually.
No, I don't think
Oh,
he
you
has
don't
it
anymore.
Away from me.
No, I took it away after the session because I don't just leave people with access to other sheets.
It's not
if I
like
can help
Rosendi,
it.
who's left me with access to Gunner's sheet for like 6 months.
Alright, I'll be right back.
It's not like
Ceridwen.
you can do anything with that sheet anyway.
Your warband stands beside you.
Boom!
It is exactly enough to drop it.
Yes!
Good job. Oh,
Yeah, alright. Start up a ruin a squeak.
Alright, I see no more foes here, so I shall go help Elloe.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6. Roo!
Alright, speaking of Elloe, it's going bad for these guys now. Longsword, life drain. Neither hit. Athia.
Ooh, that was a good squeak too.
Alright, move up over to here. Let's see here. And it's time for Firebolt at this guy down here.
Sure. There's one of the few people sane enough to act.
Boop. Oh, only 7.
It hits. It splashes.
Disappointing. 'Cause that was 2d10.
It was. Kellin.
All right.
Hey, wait, where's Cade?
You left her at town. She's doing deals.
Oh, okay.
She's wheeling and or dealing.
Okay.
16 hit this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and this guy goeth a down.
And help action Athia again.
Okie dokie.
I don't think you need to help action anybody. We all have advantage.
No,
Athia's the only one who didn't.
Yeah, Athia and Madilyn are the only ones who did not lose their shit.
Actually succeeded your save. That's right.
Yeah.
They beat a DC, what was it, 14, and no one else cared.
Yeah.
I mean, I crit if I had advantage.
But you didn't, so you didn't.
I did not.
And...
Come on,
boy.
fuckboy.
Alright, gangbang. Madilyn, it looks like there's a gangbang now.
Oh my.
It's my first time in Dark Souls PvP.
Dark Souls PvP.
Yeah, this guy's not getting another turn.
He's super not.
I mean, I really don't have to do anything against this guy. I really don't.
Yeah, you
can
don't.
chill.
Hmm?
Sacred Flame him. I mean, you might as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's really the only thing I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah,
Hey.
Figure that.
actual good damage.
Now that it does more than one dice, yeah.
It's decided it wants to start pulling its own fucking weight. Maddie.
Yeah.
Cantress having 2 dice is the best part of level 5.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the best part of having level 5 is Green Flame Blade actually doing relatively good damage now.
It's having any use at all, really.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Too bad here another level, that'll go back to being, well, why would I do that when I can just do 2 attacks?
Oof.
Didn't you take War Mage? I guess the other reason to use it would be because you could opportunity attack with Flame Blade at least. And fucking Maddie! You little noodler. It's a normal attack, so it does less, but like it's fucking impressive stabbing for a little squiddly squeak like you. Elloe, look,
Yeah,
everyone's
yes.
gotten cool. Although she's not here to enjoy it. I'll just fucking initiate
Well.
operation. Swing.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
they're both hits at least, but they were pretty ass rolls all told.
Yeah.
Ceridwen.
Kill, steal,
One,
kill,
two.
steal, kill, steal, kill, steal.
It's not kill stealing when a
Boom.
PC does it.
Aroo!
Yeah.
Weak.
And since you guys avoided crossing any more thresholds, you actually managed to end this round of.
Gay.
Wait, what? Cross the threshold, you say?
No. I don't know. Do you want to stay hyped up?
I mean, yeah, this is fucking great. I get advantage on everything. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, it's full health. We fucking might as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's no downside to it.
Fuck
Yes,
it. All
there
right.
is. I can't shoot.
Poor Squeak can't shoot.
That's
No,
fine.
there are no dead to continue singing this song. I am just fucking with you.
Oh,
Okay.
And thus, first as the last white falls no longer able to sing war from its withered lips, the song cuts, and all of you are like so many puppets with your strings snapped. There's still rain falling that you cannot see until you realize it's your own blood in your ears, and then that too begins to calm. And the pounding fades away to nothing until it's just a dull echo of your own chest.
I've never felt so good in my whole life.
You don't have any more lingering feelings of psychotic going to kill undead, right?
I'm gonna kill them all. Let's go.
Oh shit! Get out the medicine.
That's just.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give our auntie special medicine.
I think that's just the adrenaline.
Ceri.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Alright.
Fuck your thresholds. Let's go. I'm so hyper.
I'm gonna jump down from the ceiling and tackle her.
Good fucking luck. I have 20 strength.
Yeah, you
You're
just hang on to the
bounce off.
leg.
But I want to see this contest. You've been bested before.
No, do it like this. Clink
That's
your
not how you
face.
grapple.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
that's jumping from the ceiling.
Oh, okay. You land. Uh-huh. Alright, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I just pick you up and toss you on my shoulder.
stick you back up on the ceiling again.
Yeah.
Meh.
Here you go, you fell down. Click.
I love it.
Keep up.
Wait,
Alright,
but
So,
What's in here?
Ceridwen,
shh. I'll continue describing shit. You keep melaning through and interrupting me. So, you cross yet another threshold and you can see that there are more bars of notes here, but this time there's no thrumming, no pounding, no beating. You can see that there are two much nicer looking coffins here at the back than you have seen before. And one of them is rattling.
I'm gonna run over and open
Nope, going out again.
Well,
That one,
okay. I would be over here with you.
it.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
We're here to rescue you, don't worry.
Give me another strength.
Okay.
Keep moving or no? Do we need to stop?
Just chuck it off.
Alright. You do, in fact, heave the lid off. It fucking breaks as it smashes into the wall. And inside is a very pale-looking tiefling. He looks tired. You can see deep rings underneath his eyes, and his lips are chapped. And you can see that he is holding, like, essentially, it looks like he's had his stomach bandaged up, and he's still holding it.
Out of my way. Ceri, out of my way. Look, Sarah, I'm a doctor, please.
I lay on hands.
Would you... This is my specialty.
You can doctor him after he stops
Get the
bleeding.
news.
Well, she can doctor him
Newspaper.
now while you open up this other coffin, because I think the other coffin was also rattling, right?
Nope.
No? Just that one?
Just that one.
Okay. Never mind then.
Alright. So yeah, how much health are you going to give him?
I shall give him 10 hit points.
Okay. Yeah, you stem the bleeding, but he doesn't look very well.
Him's cursed.
Okay, here, I'm just just sit down. Just sit down. Here, let me look over you.
He's still lying
told me
down in
to
this
lay-
coffin.
lying down?
I need
Just stay there.
good.
Just stay where
Just
you are.
stay there then.
Thanks.
Are you Brynjolf?
Yeah. This dude's been like hella exsanguinated.
He needs blood.
No, he
Yeah.
needs a
And he-
sandwich. I will give him
He needs
a sandwich.
food.
He's been
Food and
exsanguinated.
Your wife sent us with
Your-
food.
That
Yeah,
sounds
your
really
wife
good.
sent us.
Ceri,
Need a
pick him up.
drink.
I pick him up.
Yeah, he feels way lighter than his size would indicate, even for you.
I'm going to give him a water skin. Drink this slowly. Sip it.
Yeah,
Let's
he'll
get him back
take his
to let's
time.
get him back to the camp over there.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put some
cool.
That's
blood
While
filling.
they're
everyone back
doing
to camp.
that,
Yeah.
while they are doing that, I trace back my steps, and pick up all the shells that I have expanded,
Nice. Yep, the usual.
all the casings.
Yeah, that's fine. And also, guys, loot. I'm assuming that the ones behind want
Yes.
to turn over the bodies.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we
Let's
do.
do a quick head count here.
I mean,
You're not
there's probably
standing on
not
any
that,
corpses right now.
there's probably not that good stuff from them, really.
You never know.
Hey, everything is everything. Anything is everything. Whatever.
Do you want to have the reputation of grave robbing? Because that's how you get the
Yes.
reputation of grave robbing.
I mean, I'm kind of. This is kind of what I do.
I'm an archaeologist.
Yeah, it's literally Kellen's job. I
I
don't know what
just-
you want here.
I literally point at the fucking floating orb eye, blinking orb eye. There's like. Make that will
No, I have a-
presentation post.
That's still
I have a
unsettling
thing for
every
this.
time I look at it.
Here, winner.
What do you do? What now?
What is that? A
What
link
is
for
this
ants?
tiny? What is this fucking tiny text here?
You just open it.
Yeah.
Christ.
I have image preview over mouse over, which is really nice.
Answer the question, grave robber.
I believe there's like, I believe it has to be like, it's a very specific number, like 150 or something.
Yes, once
Oh,
that starts to
specific
reach
Grave
the,
robber.
no, from going from a archaeological expedition to from regular grave robbing. But if you take it and then for preservation purposes, that's pure archaeology. But you can grave rob while you're doing an archaeological expedition. So yes, you can be an archaeologist. Doesn't make you any less of a grave robber until, you
Ooh.
whatever
those
you do with the
blasts.
fucking things you take out. Oh, sweet. Okay, I read that as Asmodeus for some reason, which would have been fucking awful. Oh, those throw blasts, can I use my Tinker's tool and analyze what the hell they are?
Sure.
Nice.
Give me a tinker test.
I shall give you a Tinker test. I have advantage on this.
Sure. Nice.
Oh,
Okay, so
yes.
you can like take one apart without ruining it. It appears to be a super rudimentary, like just an explosive or some kind of ignitable powder, similar to the kind you've used, but nowhere near as refined. Like it could have been thinned down to an even lighter powder, and you could have thrown shrapnel on it. There's plenty of ways you imagine you could have improved it. The triggering mechanism is the interesting part. It is a itsy bitsy tiny little globe with maybe like the shavings of what appears to have been some kind of ruby in it. From looking at it, it seems that whenever that globe breaks, it creates some kind of ignition. Hard to say what that actually is though, with just a tinker test.
Sparkstone.
Yeah, that said, it's really thin glass. Like, these things do not actually seem that safe to be carrying on your person, like, at all. It seems like the odds of it exploding in your pocket are about as high as exploding anywhere else.
Can I take out the explosive mechanism and wrap it in cotton and put it in a test tube?
Yeah, you can definitely like salvage the like triggering like this exploding mechanism, and store it for later. So
Yeah.
you now have like a pouch full of really shit gunpowder, and you have like one like strange sphere of glass with an incendiary in it.
Presumably
Yeah,
while
because
this
my
is-
brain just
Go ahead.
sparkstone, like literally a goddamn sparkstone.
Mm-hmm.
While she's analyzing this,
So
presumably
cool.
the rest of us can take like a short rest.
Yeah, I'm
go for it.
making lunch. So
I can't
take
take a long rest.
No,
I love those 3 hit points though.
no, I'm sorry.
No.
If you love them, you have to let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Why is your
I was
toe-
having fun. I was having fun in the Southlands.
Yes, you were. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but was it that you're supposed to like put in people to give them more like sugar type foods or whatnot, or
What you do is you give them the whole tid until they feel better.
No, you don't do that. He doesn't have enough blood. The blood rush to his penis will kill him.
think I'm
He
incapable.
needs.
Like right now.
That was a joke and out of
Well,
character.
have you seen my friend?
You are the only person we found so far.
Yes.
I was hoping she'd turn tail, but I guess she didn't send you.
Your wife sent us.
She's a sweetheart. Thank fuck she did, though.
Could you tell us what happened if you had the strength to?
Yeah, sure. We came in here looking into essentially what this place was. We had no useful information about it. Closer examination didn't reveal any traps, but went to sleep one night and then next thing we know we're being dragged out of the tents and something hit me over the head. I got stabbed. He glances down and realizes he's sat in his own drying blood and he'll just grimace a bit.
Hold on a second. Yeah. I'll just press digitation the blood around him a little bit so it's actually a little bit cleaner.
That's quite the task in this dusty old tomb, but yeah, sure, you can clean up a patch of ground. He'll just shrug faintly. I could hear, I was woken up by all of that, and he'll indicate the stay of this place.
So, do you know what happened to your friend? What's her name?
Raylessa, impossible to miss her. Weird tiger, usually spends a lot of time in hybrid.
We'll look through the rest of the tomb and see if we can find her.
Yeah. Be careful, I'm pretty sure that there are more of them out there.
Wait,
Including whoever,
Ceri, wait. Get back here.
Including whichever ones, actually bopped us. You'll glance at some of the corpses. It doesn't look like any of them.
Oh.
Take a minute and just let this rest for a moment.
You see any women?
Taking care of him.
Nobody other than the corpses. The old.
Oh, no,
corpses.
are any of the corpses women? And he's like looking over them. They all appear to be dudes.
Carrie just kind of gives him a look like, ew.
No, the ones who attacked me were women.
Oh. No, these all seem dudes. Also, someone's rustling paper. Stop that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, here. It's just a simple little hand wheel thing it's like a metal wheel and then a piece of flint that pushed against it, so when she uses her thumb to spin the wheel, it creates sparks.
Neat. Yep. Gotta smoke that dank herb.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
fair
make
enough. Watches with interest.
so I'll make some food for everybody and for him to eat, and I'll stitch him up. Get him some nice clean bandages.
Yeah, you can see that that's definitely overdue. That they didn't check to see if I even had any healing equipment on me. It's a good thing I did, or I'd probably be dead. They went out their way to bleed me.
Wonder why they would do that and just shove you into one of these caskets to leave.
Maybe I would end up turning into one of them.
Oh man, the flaw I got from the journey powder still amuses me great.
No, that's right. Yeah, you failed and ended up with a flaw, didn't you?
No. I got a flaw and a bond.
That's right. Yeah, sorry. Got both. Excellent. Okay. Let's see here.
All of you should spend your head dice.
Yeah.
I'm at max.
Alright, well, the two of you who are not, drained and wounded. Also this
Yeah.
nerd.
You think he has hit die left to spend?
Did I get a heal?
You don't
You-
need it.
You
have
don't
hit
need
dice.
it. You have hit dice.
Okay.
I will give him some of this dank herb.
You can fill up your aid bar. Some pretty pathetic hit dice. Does Athia Song of Rest yet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Good job.
It's really dusty down here.
That's
Yeah. You see when he reaches into his pocket, he pulls out one of those medallions that you found on all of those wights, and he's now looking over it. At some point along the way, he's fetched his journal and has started scratching away in it.
Is that your medallion?
No, it was in there with me.
Each one of those wights have one.
That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, they're probably going to try and turn me. It's one of them, I guess.
I'm gonna make a religion
Fervently
check on that.
scratching away. Yeah, sure. It looks like the symbol of Asmund, but not quite right. Now remind me, what's your god?
Is he asking me?
No, I'm asking you, but in that way of oh, do tau.
Oh, well, you haven't figured it out yet. Jeez, seriously?
No, I'm aware that you are as well an Asmundite. Yes.
No.
Who was an Asmundite at the party then?
That'd be carried in 1.
Alright.
Yeah, thanks.
I actually didn't remember yours.
God, it's seriously super easy. Jesus.
Bellatrix.
Emblem?
Yeah.
It's literally in every single there's a hint. It's
I
like
am
literally just in every one of my spell descriptions.
Don't
It's
fucking read
super
those.
obvious. Aw, you fuckos. God.
I don't remember
on,
your
hit
spell
one of
description
them.
having it. Yeah. It's Embla, isn't it?
It's super obvious.
Tam.
There you go.
It's all green. Yeah, okay. This appears to be an Asmundite symbol, but there is something definitely wrong about it.
It's been desecrated.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
I mean, it's an old symbol for Asmund, and you can see that there is what appears to be like an hourglass at the bottom of it that's been knocked on its side, like next to this open book.
Could it be like a branching faith of it? A specific sub faith within Asmund?
It's more like a corrupted cult, maybe.
Well, he'll uncomfortably adjust himself. My guess is that these guys were definitely some kind of raiding death cult, otherwise they would have jumped on the pyre, I'd have thought. No shrug. What is that snapping?
I don't know. It's not me.
Someone
wonder if
trimming their nails.
I wonder if lesser
Yeah.
restoration would help out. Or if he probably just needs time.
He needs time to recover. Greater would do it if you're willing to spend like 100 gold.
Oh, I don't even have that access to that one.
Yeah, lesser restoration, you could restore 4 missing maximum hit points, I think.
Not worth it. Not worth the spell slot. We have more stuff to do.
Yeah.
If we were going to take a long rest, then I might consider it. But
He'll get some back on a long rest anyway.
check greater restoration is a 5th level spell.
You might get that at the end of the campaign.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go.
Yes.
Let's-
Stay. Yeah.
Follow me, everybody. Let's go.
Stay here, if you will. Bren. How do you say that name?
Brain Elf.
Bren Elf. Hopefully, we'll return shortly.
He's just gonna be like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Stop.
And he'll eat the
Stop.
soup he was given.
I'll leave
Hey,
a water
nerd.
skin with him.
You said
What?
that crossing doorways made things bad? Can I
Yeah,
cross this doorway?
Yes, go cross it.
Possibly.
Alright. Now stop.
They said I could.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to go this
we
way,
have
so
to,
we
so
were
yeah.
expecting it.
You didn't even try investigating or anything.
Well, I mean, it was a safe bet it was going to happen, and we were expecting it.
Didn't even try to disable
Good
it.
Nice.
girl.
Oh man, look at that initiative.
It's an
Ooh,
infinite
I'm gonna-
amount better than negative.
It's true.
I'm gonna get
It's true. It's much better than it was.
Hey,
You have an singular initiative. Good
Yeah.
job.
I rolled an initiative.
Oh look, I beat Athia in initiative for once.
Could you go after me, Kellin? I'm gonna put a bless down.
I mean, it's not that hard
Yeah,
to
sure.
beat me, Kellin. You have a plus 0.2 modifier on it
Oh
as
wait,
well.
I don't usually give Kellin blesses anyway. Never mind. Never mind. It's fine.
Okay. Now to pull them all out.
You just always roll better than me on initiative, Amxal. That's all it is.
I know, but I mean,
Very
modifier-wise, we're
broad.
close enough.
We're even.
Yeah, you're a little bit better than me. Yeah, 5.2. I
Alright.
got 5.18.
Elloe crosses the threshold and there is a beating of drums.
Here we go again.
Yahoo!
But
Hopefully none of them lose themselves this time.
Oh,
sorry, it's just a bit slow there.
that's okay. No worries. Alright, yeah, over here seems good. Oh man, am I gonna be in range to throw blast a whole fucking shit ton of you? I sure hope so. Alright. Swing. No. Life drain. Yay! You aren't raged yet, I believe, so you take 6. 6 necrotic.
You know, if I bet someone were to like throw blast these guys or AoE them, their own throw blast things would probably explode. And
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's not like they've literally always avoided involving themselves in these explosions.
Yeah.
That would be terrible. Con, please.
Stray.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're the one who
con
got
save.
hit.
You got left
Thanks.
drained.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Alright, that's 6 more. You are not
Okay,
raged.
hang on. Could you please add to that?
I did.
Thank you. Okay.
Come on, have enough movement. Yes! Oh, I can't get that, but I could get this. I can get 3 instead of 4. That ain't bad.
Yeah. Good job.
Unfortunately,
Hi,
you guys gave all of your throw blasts to the squeak, otherwise I could have just fucking set you all off.
Yeah, why would I take that thing? I don't need those things.
Alright. So, give me 3 dexterity saves, please.
Damn it, I hate this shit.
Good job,
Three.
Scout. Now that guy's gonna die.
I want
Ow!
to give you. I really do have to give you a bless. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ow, actually, shit.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, those things hurt.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Kellin. Where's your dex save?
Oh, sorry.
Does Kellin need to make one? I thought it was just us
It's,
3 here.
it's you. Yeah, you are 3 people.
Yeah, that's
And
what's like
evasion
here,
again,
here,
so-
and here. Not,
It's been dropped on you. It's these 3.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Kellin, you'll take half. A mere 8 for you. The others take 17!
By the way, what is
Madilyn.
the AoE on these things?
You
Is it
skip
like
my turn.
5.
You just
Just
skip my
adjacent.
turn.
You know what? You don't need it that badly. Here you go.
Thavig?
Thavik.
Scoot up here and attack the one in front of Elloe there.
Could you move like 5 feet further?
Sure.
Thanks.
27
That's-
for on a 19.
Yeah, that's it's pretty good right there. Abo. Madilyn.
It was the other one.
Oh, it was the other one. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have sneak attack on that one.
Right.
I think I'm going to bless, but 1, 2, probably just the regular base bless.
Basic bitch.
Yeah. So Ceri,
Yes, the
Athia,
doubles.
and
You've
Matt.
got blue balls again.
Nice.
In game as wait, no. In
And
dungeon
then
as in
I'm
the
going to just
rest
pull
of
up
our
my
lives.
shield and I'm going to duck behind this casket.
Sure.
I'm going to have a nice good hide
The old hide and cry.
where this guy can't, so this guy can't hit me.
But you know who can hit a whole bunch of people? I would throw right here.
Yeah. That's why I asked you to move 5 feet.
At least now you'll have a bless to your saving throw.
It's true. That's super helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, dexterity saves. Elloe, Athia, Ceridwen. Elloe, don't forget
I
you
have
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
There we go.
Doesn't matter.
Thank you, Save.
You're welcome.
I take full 12.
Ow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's not too bad there. Oh, wow, you're pretty bad.
Stop throwing shit and fight me!
Maddie, you're up.
I like how we could have just disabled this, but nah, just walk.
What do you mean disabled it? We couldn't have disabled it.
We probably could have just like
Didn't
taken a
even try to
dagger
destroy
and, like,
destroy the thing. Didn't even try an Arcana check. Y'all are dumb.
I want to fight the undead. Have you seen me?
Look, it's my family's right and God-given privilege to fight the undead and do Deus Vult.
Manifest destiny.
Only your grandma is crazy. Your moms are fine.
My mom is her.
I was talking to Amxal.
Look, it's skipped a
What are you
generation.
doing, Maddie?
Fight.
Squeak has got a squeak. The psychosis has not taken thee. And you might be muted. She is muted. She's probably AFK. We can get back to her later. Athia.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Is Hedrah just muted?
Yes.
Hedrah is muted.
But
Yeah,
she's
you're
also
muted,
AFK by
Hedrah.
the sounds of it.
I mean, she
So,
had a green
yeah, you
arrow
go.
pointing around there for a moment.
Oh.
Hedrah, we can't hear you. There we go.
Well, I can't really talk when I don't have the vocalizer in because
Fair enough.
Oh,
You
okay.
can type.
Yeah, you could type.
Hit the
yeah, I can
buttons.
type with 2 fingers.
Like here's me typing with
At the
one.
speed that you're
finger.
asking 5,
There.
6 questions a second.
There. That's
Calm
I had-
down there.
I had to do.
Okay, so that fucker keeps throwing stuff, correct?
Yep. Matter.
Okay then, let's see if I can hit that. 21.
You've been hitting reliably.
That's how she do.
No, it's not usually. Usually it's huge damage flying aimlessly over people. Because our modifier to hit is a +3.
This is true. This is very true.
It is amazing that she has hit this often.
True.
Any bonus actions? Nope. Alright.
Actually, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Squeak of Fate.
Go.
Alright.
Yay. Also, Scout, I have to turn after her. You put it down to the white.
I don't feel like it. Alright, sure.
Okay. So I'm assuming I couldn't just go walk diagonal like that. I have to walk here, then around, then down here, right?
You cannot
That's
hard
just
corner.
normal. That's what I thought.
You can attack around the corner, but you can't like move whole bodily.
Yeah, so let's see here. 5, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
And-
AoE'd.
What?
Never mind.
I mean, I could just... No, I've already moved. I can't move back. Where'd my character sheet go? It's real unfortunate they're not just 5 feet closer.
Yeah, they aren't. These guys were a war band.
I mean... the other
Apparently,
ones
a war band of a god of knowledge.
What do you mean they know how to
Yeah.
use tactics? They're undead.
Yeah, they're
Inconceivable!
Inconceivable.
Anyway, let's try and end this guy here since he has less health.
Yeah, whites are all int 10.
Why do you
I
have to
see
go
good to know.
12 doesn't
intelligence
hit,
on
right?
us?
12 do not.
Okay, and I have a 1d4 from Bless. How about a 16?
16 do.
Alright. With another 6 on top.
Just barely enough it out of there. Blammo.
Man, that blue flame blade really coming in handy.
It builds up, and then you swing twice and never need it ever again.
Yep, that happens next level.
Yep. Alright.
But wait,
Right.
I have a bonus action.
Oh, yep. Sure, what do you do?
Guess what? It's a bardic inspiration dice on Borklet.
Woohoo!
Sure.
Buff the Bork.
Hey,
They fucking
Athia.
die though.
Pew, pew!
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
The first
Bang.
is.
Now I got a shield now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 20 AC.
Do it, Scow. I know what you want to do.
Yeah. Nice AC you've got there. I'm going to...
Yeah, you're gonna fireball me, I know.
Yeah, throw blast. All three of you. Deck saves, please.
15.
Oh God,
I say.
that would have fucking dropped me.
Oh, hold on, let's see. I have something.
Ow!
Yeah.
Your blessing.
Oh, it's not a bless. Well, no, bless would help. It helps on saves, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
It does, but
DC
it's
15.
it's a DC 15.
But
and you got a
wait.
10.
And then I have bless.
Oh shit!
12.
That was awful!
Wow,
Shit.
3 1s on the and
Jeez.
D4s in a row.
Oh
Pagan
God
is
damn.
not shining.
no. Okay, so that was 22.
What did you do
Yeah.
to piss off the gods? What did you do?
Yeah. I may need some help.
I'm down to 5 HP.
On
And
top of
my
board.
this is-
What have you
You
Don't
said
worry.
bring it
I
on!
got
That was
this,
your
guys.
stupid fault!
I got
And this is why I go out of my way to buy health potions for my.
She even
Can I-
said bring it on to me. Like, come on.
What, me?
Yes!
No, I said I know you're gonna do this. I'll throw the firebomb.
No, I was the one who said,
Kellin.
you know you want to do it, Scout.
That's true. Alright,
Anyways,
Kellin,
I am.
before you all continue, I would like to point out, Kellin, your uncanny dodge can apply to this.
It's true.
It can?
that's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can in
Oh,
fact reduce
oh,
that
okay.
22 so you are not brutalized. Alright,
Yeah.
Thank
carrying
you.
on. Elloe.
Anyways, so I am going to again flick my cloak and give myself more
Yep.
Barbarian Rage and move down here and move down here. That way I'm in striking distance of both. And first scat. 24-16.
Which one's
Does that
target,
drop
sorry?
on board?
Who did
North.
one? 1 hit point, magic pixel.
No. And R is consuming a health potion still
Bonus
a
for
free
yourself.
Yay! I will use my extra grasping limb, given that I have a tail that's
Yep,
incredibly dexterous, and chug a health potion. I believe that's what is it?
backwards. Oh my god, that was terrible.
Wait, hold on. I
okay.
got a thing. I'm gonna give you a bunch of hit points if you're below half.
What is potion of healing, please? Is that
2d4
2d4
plus
plus
2?
2? I give myself 9 hit points and take off one of my potions. And that is my turn. You can go.
Okie pokey. Ceridwen, you're up.
Cool. Gonna run in here. Gonna do this. Do. Boop. If you're below half, you get 10.
Woo.
And then I'm gonna whack this dude. Bap. It's 15 hit.
15 do.
Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm gonna move down like here. And I have to go to the
Okie
bathroom,
dokie.
so I'll be right back.
That Blade White is dead. The Scout White, dead. Kellin.
Woohoo!
What you gonna do?
Scoot over here. Actually, no, that's a bad idea. Scoot down here. And stab.
Yeah. That stab does a stabinate. Ow. Oh, bonuses?
Help action, Athia.
Cool. Madilyn, you are up.
All
It
right,
looks
I'm
like your
gonna.
companions got explodiated a bit.
Yeah, I heard those. I heard like 8 explosions go off behind me after I, dived.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna vault over this thing. And 5, 10. Jesus Christ, you guys, all of you.
They're really
Bunch of
all
fucking
hurt. And it was
explosion. You're all a bunch of explosion magnets over. Oh wait, you're actually all actually.
Yeah, they're all really quite injured.
Okay,
They were more
okay.
injured until Savin activated his Healy.
I'm
Okay,
really.
so it's tough. All right, all right. Now's the opportunity to do that.
Heal me last. I
Shush
do
you.
have. It makes sense.
Oof.
I haven't seen the roll come through yet. Did you mass heal
No.
it? $22. Alright. Everybody
So-
gets 22 health.
That's big.
I'll do Savins.
And then I'm gonna put my staff on my back and do its holder on my back and pull out my wand. Cause I'm not gonna really be using the staff.
You're a godsend, Maddie. Madilyn, you truly are.
Elloe also
Thank
take
you.
that.
I know, but I'm having to calculate all of my missing maximum hit points, so shut up. I'm doing
Okay. Okay.
Put yourself up to 54 and then do -9, and you'll get the right number. Why bother adding when you can make the computer do it?
I did make the computer do it by hitting my handy dandy button that pulled up the calculator.
Cool.
I just did it in the most asinine roundabout way.
I can't tell where Ceri is.
She's right there.
Oh, she's over there.
She is.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
in-
she was in healing range.
Kellin also
Otherwise,
got
she
it.
wouldn't have gotten healed, and that would have been terrible for her.
Right.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna duck behind. I'm just gonna run and then behind this thing. That's where it's safe.
Tactical cover.
Yep. Alright. This Scout White is, like, looking around all of a sudden and looks almost annoyed. It's hard to say on these things with their facial expressions always shifting most uncomfortably. And it's gonna just fucking... God, I can't throw one at another white. Elloe and Kellin.
Stop grouping up.
There's no way to avoid it completely, dude.
Not in these
Saves.
confined
Elloe,
spaces.
Kellin.
No.
You take 7.
I refuse to save.
I mean, be happy they're not bursting off the other ones, because that could have been boop.
Yeah. If it gets real bad, maybe they'll blow themselves up on you. Would that be cool? Kellin, you also take a 7.
Asmund Akbar.
Okay, you take 3. You set your health to 3. You're gonna die now, fucker. I got ya.
Well, That's the end of winter.
Yep.
Well-
Sets health to 3. Game over.
Game over.
You could sneeze on
you
him.
wanna try
and
that one
pop.
again? There you go. Speaking of winter, longsword life drain. Fuck, terrible.
Can he
No.
hit through a wall?
I said you can
Yeah.
swing around him. You can't just pass through that hard corner though.
Oh, okay.
Maddie. Yeah, I had to put it in an arrangement like that. Otherwise, just like a fucking dungeon made up of 2 corners would be a pain in the ass.
Okie dokie. This thing right here. Let's see if I can hit.
At last, your gun does what I
That's-
expect of it. That is not a hit.
It would have hit the headless, but I am
No.
just a mouse.
You do have bless.
Why didn't you put a blue
do?
on you?
Yes.
Roll, maybe.
When?
When I
At the
cast
start of
bless.
this fight. Yeah, 3 targets. You were the third, I guess.
Yeah.
Though Savin didn't actually steal
15.
2 blesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. So,
15.
He
Yeah.
took
That's
away
why-
his blue balls.
Oh yeah, kaboom. Gone. Rocket's fucking head off.
see, that's what I'm actually. That's why I thought that, those guns would have been amazing, but it would still have ramped up the difficulty of everything we fought, and it would have been very bad. Everything would have become hit point sponges.
Oh no, I hate hit point sponges. You just would have been facing more glass cannons.
Mm. Yeah, which is deadlier for the rest of the party.
Oh yeah, 100%. Athia, you're up.
What do I want to do here? I kind of want to move down, but also there's probably more stuff down there that require crossing a threshold. And if I did group up, well, actually, if I moved here, I wouldn't be in range of anybody and still wouldn't want to hit me with things, would it?
I don't know.
That sounds like a good idea. So we're gonna move on to here. And we're gonna stab at this cheeky little firebomb boy. And this is an advantage because I have a help action on me. 27.
Yep.
And then 3 and 13.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, and that'll do me. Yeah.
Oh god, I think I've got to do it. Even though it's going to be cataclysmic.
Oh no.
You
You couldn't have
Oh.
positioned yourselves more beautifully that I'm just willing to take a risk. In fact,
You
I
are
personally,
bad.
as DM, hope he fails his fucking deck save.
My
Then blows it
God.
up as well.
You assumed, but you're dumb. Scout doesn't care. And the undead don't care. They're undead.
Well, it hasn't been enough to.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh
Fine.
boy.
Okay.
I'm gonna really want to succeed the save. Yeah, I found that. Oh,
Are you guys all clustered in a ball?
yeah, we're
yeah.
in a
Yeah.
perfect ball for the 5-foot AOE.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my inspiration on this.
That's a good idea.
Oops.
Hell,
Sad
nope.
bandit.
I'm up. I
Wow.
die. Did everything
only-
in my power.
It's
I
the
mean,
best thing.
you've got a lot of
yeah.
health. You'll probably
Yeah,
be fine, actually.
Here's the thing, Savin. You're only getting hit in the first blast. We're gonna be hit with the second one.
That's true. Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah. So, everyone, you got
I took
less
my
than
damage.
15. You took your damage.
That's still half.
Kellin,
my
you
health.
passed, so you take 9. Athia, you passed, you take 9.
Yeah, I already did it.
Alright. Is there an element? Oh yeah, you did yours and you took your damage. Okay. And now does this dude's bomb explode? Because, I think 18 killed him. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, so his bomb is exploding. Probably.
Nice.
Nice.
Tell you what, I'll give you some kind of odds that it won't. On a 1, it won't. No.
It
Other
explodes
side of the
extra
dice.
hard.
I will
No, it
take the
doesn't
damage
extra-
again.
extra.
Another dexterity save, I guess.
Yep.
What's the damage?
I'm about to find out. Oh my god, you guys though are very good at dex saves, to be perfectly honest. I've got to make one for that white as well.
Yeah, we kind of
Fucking
have to,
Backflip.
be with these friggin' ridiculousness.
Oh, fucking get saltier, you little baby.
I will.
I have server deafen. I'll fucking do it. I will. Alright, no. That was actually a super disappointing secondary blast.
I was really, really expecting it to be like extra like just so much damage. Oh well, I'm just
So
it
that
was-
rounds down to 3 or 4.
3.
3.
Always rounds down.
Okay.
It's cool. No, I got to make Amxal temporarily sad, so I'm just going to noisily jerk off for a few minutes.
I'm glad I can provide you with that entertainment.
Thank you very much. Elloe, you're up.
By the way, your bard's a
Just
slut.
gonna... Yep. All bards are sluts. I'm just going to
I like
start.
the idea that you've both all been washed in flame and Elloe steps up. By the way, all bards are sluts. Ah! Just back to swinging.
And as cheeky bonus action, I have another temporary 10 hit. This scarf is amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Alright. I want to aim one attack at this guy and one attack at the wall with the fucking rune.
Okay.
So this guy 24 for 16.
That is a hit.
The wall for
Okay. So you slam your fucking sword into it, and yeah, it does definite damage. You can see that you've put a huge crack and a gash in the side of this, like it looks like a drum beat or some kind of timing.
I'm tired of the explodey one. This is boring.
Yeah. Ceridwen, you're up.
Here, let me help you with that.
Oh. Okay.
Hit me, bitch.
Come on, you should have known that would happen.
What? Oh, okay.
Nope. Get fucked.
Damn it. It's very hard to hit you.
And whack.
Okay, yeah, he take a whack, big whack, and yeah, now the sound of rain comes back.
And yeah, man, I wish I had potions. Oh well. Protect me, friends.
Kellin,
I'm too stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab at this guy.
I'm gonna beat you people all over the head
Hey,
with my
say
fucking
that.
healing staff.
it did.
Say that cost for you.
Help action, Athia.
Madilyn,
I heard more like, I'm gonna put my just smack my head against the coffin. I heard more explosions, like 4 of them. Vault, and then run, and then where'd they go? Like all around the corner. 5, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I'm under this white here.
30. Oh, you guys are just.
Don't stand within 5 feet of anyone.
I'm not within 5 feet of anybody.
You're within 5 feet of this king here.
Yeah, just remember it's a 5-foot radius. There you go.
Fine over there. I mean, you're all hurt. I can't tell if none of you are under half, though, so I can't.
And I'm not sure if you can
uh,
see the bar, but I have an extra 10 on top of that. So
Hmm.
Athia and Borkling need healing more.
I can't tell Kellin's hit points because he's underneath that thing.
You can see his health bar.
Can I?
Yeah.
It's right here.
I moved out of the way for you. You can see it?
Isn't that? Oh,
No,
yes,
the
it is
white's
the
dead.
white. No,
No,
it
the
is.
white's dead.
Shit. Okay. Now, if I cast a spell, I don't have my someone died and I have to perform CPR button on them, I'll lose my Revivify. But we're probably not gonna do that. We're probably, I don't know.
You might lose your CPR.
Yeah, can you keep the CPR?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, with the way this dungeon's been going, everyone is probably need it.
I'll shrug. Okay. Let's see. Athia or Ceri?
Help Ceri first. She has a lower level, less total HP, I think.
Hey, Savin, have a question.
What?
Did you put the 6 in dexterity or intelligence?
Dex.
Ceri.
And what's your intent?
She's a smart walker, really. She just likes to kill.
Yeah, my int is 12. Also,
Ceri,
Then
darling,
you're not fucking
have.
retarded.
You
Ceri,
say that,
have.
but you see there are undead afoot.
Have 14 hit points. Yeah.
So you're 6 int, 6 wisdom.
Alright, are there any other actions you are taking, Kina?
No, because I have no bonus actions that aren't just. Yeah, no, I'm done. Wait, that was just.
Cool. Maddie.
Wait, that. Yeah. I would have to. If I were to use my doctor's bag, I'd have to get close, and then I'd be AoEing. Then I would just be, enabling.
You'd
I
just
can't
be
have
enabling
that.
me, it's true.
Yeah, don't do that. These three are already
What? No.
the giant cluster.
Look, I'll be moving
I just-
afterwards.
I'll,
I'm not aware.
I shall do a Savin and ignore my intelligence score. Stand right here and shoot.
As long as you don't
Okay,
miss.
so... Oh, we'll see.
Nice.
He's dead. He's
31.
gone.
Boom.
Gone. Sent straight to hell.
I'm gonna flinch from the sound. Thankfully, I was behind you.
5, 6.
Yes, shatter before us!
Okay, so that is 6 more Hagen token. Sorry, Asmund tokens.
Hold on, let me open up Party Loop before you start rattling shit off.
Is that the end of
6
combat?
more, you said?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna start whacking.
Sure.
Hey,
hold up.
boy! Don't move. Do not keep going.
Okay.
You're all gonna sit down for 10 minutes.
I know what's being casted here. You have to gather around.
I'll just plop down. Just perfect obedience. Head and shame.
Now, did I? You put your tail between your legs. Yeah, I heard all those explosions while I was taking cover from them.
Taking cover.
Yeah, you can take inspiration for that.
There, you all get 14 hit points back.
I do love Prayer of Hatling.
I
Really good
put
spell.
that. There's no spell description on that. I put it in
So
there. I
you
remember
mean-
doing it.
So you mean I take 8 hit points back?
Yep.
Back to max. Roo.
Okay.
There
Alright,
you
now I
go.
whack.
Whacking.
Let me describe another room, though. But whatever, you can run up and whack. So in this room, you are faced with a couple more of these fancy coffins. And it looks like 1 or 2 have not been opened. Okay. Yeah, give me an attack. See your damage on this thing.
I'm just gonna hunker down and right here. Right over here.
Okay, 18, 20, 32.
Could I make an arcana on like the writings?
I
on
only
the
need
wall?
4.
Sure, you can make an arcana.
Okay. Let's see. All right. How's it? 29 because I have a toolkit that would assist me.
Sure. Yeah, it looks like destroying these passageways means whatever song has been scribed into them can't actually happen. Elloe has absolutely... She's an expert at dungeons.
All right.
And is the only person who magically wasn't retarded enough and went and broke all of the ways that she passed through.
It's
Alright.
like the last time with the acid dungeon.
All right. You continue doing what you're doing, Elloe. Hey, Ceri, smash the wall.
Okay, but first you can have up to 6 hit points.
Okay. I'll take the 6.
Kellin was looking away, thought you were talking to him.
Alright, and then, yeah, I will smash.
Sure, I'm going to assume you're going to deal enough damage to break it. And again.
Alright.
Okay, cool. There were no big failures in there, which I was fishing for before you broke it. So. You smash open this portion of wall, and there's a crumbling and a skittering of rock, and your ears are ringing. And this coffin at the end here, it is placed upon a plinth, and you can see that there is, like, by now, just, worn away by time and full of dust. Maybe some stone tablets have broken and crumbled at the floor, like, around this, where it lies in the center. In the back corner is a large chest, although its leathered straps have been similarly worn down by time. And the lid moves.
Kara's just about to say, check for traps, this room looks... shit.
And a huge armored figure pushes on this. I see people running up there. What the fuck?
Get back there.
Get back,
Go
Kellin. Get back there.
Okay.
Can't see shit, though. None of us can.
I can
I can.
see him,
Alright,
sort
you
of.
two can kind of make it out, but the rest of us
Yeah.
are just blindo.
A thickly armored figure with a helmet made in the impression of horns is pushing its way out. And as he does so, he shakes his head a few times and dust goes flying, and you can see that there is blood dribbling from the grates between where its like face and eyes should be.
Can I run up and whack a mullet before it gets out of the coffin?
You can certainly try, because we will roll initiative now. I'm not going to trap you in a cutscene, but I will at least
Ooh.
describe the action that it gets before it happens.
I had my token clicked. Mother.
Sad initiative.
I'm just gonna
Hey,
click.
it's slowly
my
getting
token
better,
there.
guys.
I mean, I started good.
I'm taking my original initiative.
Sure.
Wait, you said blood's running down its face?
Yeah, through the grates in its armor.
Can I see if it's
Wait.
fresh blood or if it's like old, necroticized, like...
From
lump
where
of
you
blood?
are, no.
No.
Wait, we can take our old initiative?
No.
it's...
No,
she only rolled twice.
she rolled by mistake and had to roll a second
Oh.
time to get it put on.
Oh, okay.
Before Elloe can run up, I'm gonna grab her shoulder and say, "That's blood. The other ones haven't bled."
So what you're saying is
It could be the girl.
the girl might be trapped inside.
Okay. This will look fine. Everything is fine. Amazing. Is everyone on?
Think so?
Looks like it. Yes.
I'm not sure if
Cool.
I'm on it. So
Yeah, you're right there. You're at 5.
I know that's the joke.
That was the joke.
Right over my
Okay.
head then.
I should be
Hey,
on
Elloe.
Madilyn too.
What do you
Before
want?
you go. Doot.
Oh.
Doot.
Oh.
Waifus.
Are they? Where are they at? Hmm.
Oh, I'll tell you where they're at.
They're
Right
right
down
here.
here.
These-
Oh,
Hi, dude.
Hi there.
Was I standing
Ah!
on top of their coffin?
Face through the wall.
No. Face through the
Face
wall.
through the wall.
Oh. Shit.
Fuck your backline, bitch.
And, let's see here.
Oh,
Let's go with Horrifying Visage. Every non-undead creature within 60 foot that can see it must succeed a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 1 minute.
You know what's bad here, guys? Bless would have worn off by the time, so we had to do that 10-minute prayer of healing.
Bless and all our other buffs are all gone.
Aging you guys doesn't do anything.
Wait, no, it makes me beefier.
Oh no.
It makes me more, you know.
I just realized. Yeah, we're all immortals.
Except for you.
I'm not.
I
I
did.
am immortal.
Oh, are you?
Cheers.
Yes.
I didn't know you were. Alright, so wisdom save.
Yep.
Oh, no.
I'm so good at wisdom fucking saves. God damn it.
Let's see here. I failed by 5 or more, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Alright. Roll 1d4.
Okay.
Wait, are we all rolling or
No.
just the ones?
Just only if you fail by more than 5. Alright, so
What?
Athia,
What?
you age 10 years.
Alright, I just look a lot,
Wait.
I get more curves and everything.
Kellin,
It says
1d4.
1d4
Times
on the
10.
line 10.
It's meant to be multiplied by. It's just a symbol that does not
That's a
translate
spell.
into wherever it's from. It came out of a book. It's not me. It is meant to mean 10 times so 10. Alright, Kellin, you aged 20 years.
I am now visibly 30. now 30 years old. That is in Tiefling years. Whatever that means.
You're an adult now. Congratulations.
Your hair lengthens.
Maddie
In
is-
fact, both yours and Athia's hair grows longer, and I think that's really the only noticeable difference that occurs to you guys.
Athia gets.
God
crazy.
damn it.
10 years? It's gonna be stupidly long then.
It's not going to actually grow like, a decade, 2 decades worth, but it definitely increases their hair by a bunch until it stops.
Yeah,
And
so now
yet
I
still
just
no facial hair.
Yeah, I just get very
Yeah, you
long.
try. You finally have the barest of chin whiskers. You're like, guys, a beard. What's happening?
Sure.
Here's where you find out that white tip part of her hair is actually natural. Just grows with it.
Oh yeah, no. Your hair grows out 10 years later. They'll know the secret is that you dye your hair.
No, I
Your
actually
grandma
don't.
colors all the way along.
No, I actually don't have dyed hair at all. Just the way it happened.
No, let's see. Is that fucking? That is actually a full action to do. Dang.
Is there anything else with this? I'm frightened for a minute.
You are. You were
Alright.
spooked up.
At least I can.
And the other shield wife.
Yeah.
Cannot reach, so I was actually going to just move up here and swing it at this lady. Withering touch. No. Boo. Okay. Now you're going Elloe.
Oh no, I'm frightened. Whatever will I do except break line of sight and then take the oppie?
Alright. I'll try another withering touch. And
Oh.
yeah, this. Ooh.
Oh.
So again, that doesn't really mean anything
Yeah,
to me.
it doesn't mean as
You
much.
just
because
started
you're
eating.
fucking tough.
You just started eating up my temporary HP as well. So, what is that? 14 plus 9. I can't.
23.
23. Half of that. 11, I think.
11.
So I take 1 damage.
Yep.
All right. So I no longer have all the disadvantages Frighten does because I have broken line of sight. So just gonna Whack, whack. 21 and 16.
21 hits, 16 do not.
Okay, 14 damage. That's my turn.
Ow. And before you go, Kellin, out from the urn. I'm sad you guys didn't explore like any of this dungeon, just ran from fight to fight.
I had to. We can't stop the Borklet.
You're sad for me doing my job?
No, I would have
You can't
expected
stop
it as
the
a...
Borklet.
Okay. This one's gonna spook up on ya.
Kellen's going to
I kind of
explore.
want to use this, but it's too lame. So instead, it's going to corporeal move through you, just so it can sneak an extra 1d10 force damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it can't. It takes that damage if it stays inside an object. Never mind. I stay inside you and take damage. No. Alright, I can't just hurt you by spooking through you. Withering Touch!
It hits.
Get spooked on!
17, 8. No. 8, 16. Yeah.
Okay.
What, you sure don't want to do more frightening visages? Make us all get more milfing?
No, it's already happened once now.
No, come on, give me more boobs.
Yeah.
I ain't about that life.
Make me more milfy. Do it.
Kellin, you're up.
I
Your
stab at the shield
incredible
wife.
long flowing locks.
So handsome.
Point out, you cannot do that.
Yeah, you can move closer to the origin of
A
your
target
fear.
that you are afraid of. In fact, no, this is the
Oh,
origin
fuck.
of your fear, but yeah, that's still closer. You can try and scoot around, or you could back up, or you could shoot it. Although you have disadvantage if you want to try and shoot the target you would like to hit.
Yeah, I might as well just hit the one. Well, it'll be a standard attack, but yeah, I might as well shoot the target of my fear here.
Sure. It's a fucking hit. And you
Do I
use
get
the Radiant Arrow.
Mm.
Alright.
Mhm.
How do ghosts feel about Radiant? They don't care. Alright, yeah, no, it doesn't do weaknesses either. For Radiant damage, it's just not
I
as
mean-
juicy as it used to be.
Hey, at least it's a magic arrow, so it doesn't get DR.
It's true, it does full damage.
And that's
And it's
real
full
good
Radiant, which is the important part.
And since I don't have disadvantage and there's still an ally within 1 feet, it still counts for a sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it took damage.
Okay.
Do you want to bonus action assist anybody?
Athia.
Okay. I shall take a step back here. I am a staunch 10-year-old still. Fearless. So let's see if I can hit the ghost by here.
Sure. Southernmost Spookum.
Tempo one by the wall, and Athia, if we can take it out.
How?
That's
No.
17.
Oh, it's 17. Oops.
Tactics.
Yeah, no, I pointed at this.
I know, I just had the wrong one selected.
You say that.
Thank
And with
you.
a horrible
Okay.
wail, she bursts into motes, and you can see that there is some like funerary garb on the floor now.
Aw.
Athia!
So the frying condition ends because our target of fear is gone, right?
Correct, you are no longer spook.
Okay. Well,
We're-
You're welcome.
We still age.
you're very thankful. And now the long-haired maiden goes in the not maiden, but goes in the battle. We all know that's not okay.
Maybe
Kellen's not even a maiden.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I will try to stab at the shield wife here. Boop. Oh, so close. To
so close.
Near, but not close enough.
yeah.
Swink. What do you mean, maiden? Kellen's got proud chin hair now.
Mhm.
All
The
right.
only maiden here is literally
Not pure.
Maddie.
Yeah,
I mean,
Maddie's a good girl.
technically speaking, Ceri has her maidenhead.
Yes, you technically do.
Yeah, but Maddie hasn't
technically.
had any sex.
True.
All right.
Do it. I attacked recklessly.
Okay. Sure. He reaches down into the coffin and pulls out what appears to be a totally broken and destroyed weapon. It is held together by nothing but ethereal blue light. And it will swing at you.
Whacking and smacking. Whacking and whacking.
One swing. Two
Miss.
swing. What do you mean,
Hit.
miss? I have advantage. 'cause
Oh,
you
yeah,
used a
advantage.
reckless
Sorry, yeah.
So, first attack. And give me a con save, please.
Sure. And... boop, boop. 12, no.
Alright, you have weakness. You will deal half damage until the end of your next turn.
Oh no, whatever will I do?
And 8. And you're already got weakness, so need to roll it again. Okay, that's his turn. Ceridwen.
Alright. Yep. 2. Alright. Which of these pots has not had a shield waifu come out of it?
Were you close enough to see?
Yeah, I was literally right here. I could
Alright,
see
okay.
all of them. I just,
This one has not had a shield wife pour out of it yet.
Alright, I'm gonna chuck my javelin at that one.
Ooh, mean. Okay, go for it.
Alright. Huh.
Okay.
Thanks for giving me 2 attacks next round.
You shatter the urn, gold and ashes come spilling out. And yeah, you smash the urn before she could escape it, so she's going to take way more damage than 12.
Yeah, that's right.
She comes out wailing and crying.
I'm gonna come up here, and now that I am, alright, before I forget, I'm gonna Shield of Faith, because holy shit, that would be terrible if I didn't. Bonus action.
And take an opportunity attack from the shield wife.
No, because she already took an opportunity attack when the other tank walked right past her.
Yep.
Oh, did
See you
you?
later, backline.
Okay.
Now that I'm up close, can I see if this is fresh blood pouring down the cursed Jarl's helm?
The blood is fresh, but the being inside is definitely skeletal.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Alright, come at me, fuckboy.
Madilyn.
Not you, Kellin.
Oh god, did I hear someone actually call an enemy out? Oh no.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Yeah.
one guess as to who it was.
Oh, at the end of your turn. You know what?
Yeah, give me that
Yeah. I missed.
No. Get
Alright.
out of here.
Now go.
You people are spending all of my spells. I'm running low on, starting to run low on.
Because it's the
I
boss
asked
of the
to take
dungeon.
a
It's fine.
miss.
Elloe is too far away, honestly. Like, I can't. Well, if I. Well. I could healing word her, and that's it.
Meh. Let me die. No, I'm kidding. I go pretty quick, and I have a healing potion.
There are literally like 3 shield wives between you and them. Well, I guess 2. One's been dead.
I guess. I wouldn't say no to healing, just don't get yourself killed trying to heal my character.
I mean, I'd have to stand next to that other shield wife, which seems
That doesn't seem like a great idea.
No.
Don't sacrifice the healer to save the tank.
yeah. If I
Besides, if I die, I get to play Kitsu Lock, so it's all good.
You know, some great art you can borrow.
I know, I was.
I
literally
am
just thinking
going
that too.
to throw a guiding bolt
Nice.
Yeah.
At which?
at this one in front of Athia.
Okie pokey.
Ooh,
Nice.
Nice. Guiding
Alright.
bolt.
Damage. 13.
not bad.
Blap. It is easier to hit.
And I am going to vault over and go to this cover.
Sure. Alright. Still scrambling. This shield wife is going to move to here. And it's attacking with disadvantage, which is annoying. Damn your foresight. Fuck. Alright. I mean, it would have been a 1 regardless.
Ooh.
I just grab her and spin her around like, no ghosting.
Tell you what. Roll me 1d4.
All right.
Wait, Savin, are you saying that you ain't afraid of no ghosts?
She
that's okay.
swipes for you and then faces through the floor.
Bye.
She's like down here and like sticking halfway out and trying to gather herself back up again. Her form looks more discorporated than it should be. Alright, and this one here is gonna spook the fuck around and attack this cleric.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Don't you dare.
18?
Yeah.
Oh.
14 necrotic.
Ow.
Elloe!
Even
Oh,
if
in
you
fact, at
attack-
the end of that dude's turn, let's have some fun with you. The floor cracks. The Jarl travels 15 feet. So he comes bursting and spinning out of this fucking thing. And will take an arcing swing at you, Elloe.
He's only a medium token?
Yeah.
Oh.
Swoosh.
Yeah,
I'm so used to bosses being at least large.
You
it's
take
not like every video
7.
game where bosses have to be fucking humongous.
Eh.
I have lots of big monsters anyway.
Yeah.
Magic, Elloe.
Says the Dark Soul loving person.
Yeah, like that is definitely a thing FromSoft does, is make bosses huge.
And
When the most interesting boss fights
For
are the
the
ones
love
that
of
aren't much
God,
bigger
let
than
me-
your character.
Okay, so he'll take 4, and she thought she could attack her back line without any interference from the tank. She really did, and she's got Guiding Bolt. 15 for 7. This one.
That one? Yeah, sure. Do you want to do your extra 1d8 throwing damage?
Oops. I forgot I did. Oh, max. Okay, so that's 7, 11.
Alright.
So the Jarl takes basically fuck all. He takes 4, and okay.
Alright. Oops, shit, I fucking bashed the button. That your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Shield wife! Do the thing. Stab our friend.
It does indeed hit.
Spooked on.
What is that?
9.
9. Okay.
Thankfully, these things do not have anything besides the Withering Touch for damage.
Healing would be nice.
And at the end of your turn, the fucking Jarl's just gonna try and punch you down again.
Okay.
No.
Well, hopefully this
No.
shield wipe goes away, and I can do something.
Kellin.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That was
Another
a really pitiful
form,
squeak attack, but it's enough.
Yeah, another form crumples into a heap, becoming motes of endless nothing, resting upon funerary garb.
Move down here. Help action.
Hey Maddie, can you give me a perception test, please?
Rip back row.
Never mind. Carry on.
Oh dear.
Rip.
Well, I got a 15 passive if that's good enough for you.
No, because it would technically be a 10 because you've got great big old fucking earmuffs on right now.
Yeah, but I got the iBot.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Then yeah, there is a beat boot from your clickety-click iBot. This coffin is trying to open and does not.
Trying to open and does not.
Yeah. Yoga.
Okay, that's good to know. I mentioned it to the peeps in the back here. Like, there's
All
a
right.
coffin lid that's trying to open, like, you know, the guy that was stuck in the back there. Over here, right there,
Right. Yep.
in the corner.
Yep.
Yep. I'm telling that to Athia as well, so she hears that.
Okay.
And yep. So fuckos. Okay. Damage dealing annoyance. Probably the shield wipes. Ears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen's hair is sweeping on the ground beneath him as you pass by.
Is she
Going for
even
that one.
targetable because
Let's
she
see if I
fell through
can
the
hit.
floor?
Yeah, that one can't be. She's stuck and discorporate in the
Okay.
ground right now. You could shoot her, but she's got
Okay,
cover.
then shoot it. Yeah,
Better off
I
just
ignore
trying to
up
hit
to
the Jarl.
3/4 cover.
Oh, you do ignore cover. That's right. Yeah, no, you can blast her as usual.
Yeah. So, what? Should I go for the Jarl then? You
Yes.
said?
I'd say go for the Jarl.
Okay.
Just to focus the boss down.
Very well, I shall go for the
My
Jarl then.
boss.
Let's see if I can hit
Son of a bitch.
20.
Ooh,
Ka-chonk chonk.
sure. At the end of your turn, he's going to take another legendary.
Next round. Bullshit.
And
Oh no.
I don't know why that's an attack
Oh,
because I
he's
haven't
off
done
you,
the
Stray.
attack part yet.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh no, there is a dice attached to it. I take it 13 no hit.
No, 13 do not hit.
Alright, Athia, you're up.
Okay. Our healer's hurt a little bit.
No, it's
Uh,
fine. I'm fine. Fucking help the other.
So opposed to magic healing.
You
More
sure?
like there are other
Yes.
party members way more hurt.
All right, well, I've spent 10 movement getting up there, so 15, 20. That's a curse draw right there.
Mm-hmm.
25, 30, and stab.
Or do I use a guiding bolt at level 3 on him?
Guiding bolt.
Either one
Yeah.
works.
I think guiding bolt at
Right,
level 3.
Isn't there,
What?
Oh wait, was a ghost that had guiding bolt on it?
Yeah, it's
Before
already
It's dead.
ended.
It's been dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try guiding bolt at level 3. Oh,
That's abysmal damage, but
it's abysmal damage, but it's still.
It is enough. You blow the cursed Jarl to the ground.
The light of Hagen will not stand for such creatures living in the light.
We're underground.
The light touches all.
good
You're
save.
ruining my moment. Ceridwen.
That sounded very Catholic priest of you.
Ceridwen. The ghosts begin crying.
All right. I will reach down. I will pull this ghost up out of the floor, and I will give her a hug. Say it's going to be okay. You're going back to Hagen soon.
Okay.
Wow.
Withering touch me, bitch. I dare you.
Yeah, I kind of have. Yeah, sure. You pull her in for a hug, and her hands go up for yours, and yeah.
I mean, that'll hit. Ow.
No, it won't. You have 22.
Why do I have 22?
She has 21 when she's
You'll
got a streak of
I have
Speak of
19
faith is-
AC normally.
yeah.
Oh no.
Ow.
Why did you put a space in? Why are you all the worst at this? There you go.
Does it look like that was a malicious thing, or is this just what happens when you touch them?
Give me a wisdom check, I guess. Maybe
Insight?
Insight, yeah, go for it. Fucking, it's hard to say. You did just as a group re-kill her husband. She's probably not happy about that, but she's also utterly miserable in general.
Don't worry, we will end this terrible curse on you. I swear
Oh.
it. And let's see, am I below half health? No, I am not. Okay, that's fine.
Alrighty. Now your time?
Yeah, I guess.
Madilyn.
Wow, I give you the help action and everything.
I'm
I know,
sorry.
right?
All
The
right,
boss
let's
died
see,
before I
this
could use it.
This is 25 feet?
Sure.
I'm going to go up behind Ceri and healing hit her. There you go. 13 plus your hit die.
Yes, good.
Have some applying some ointment to you and some band-aids. And then I'm going to healing word Elloe.
You can't, though.
What do you mean?
Wow.
Bonus action.
that was the
That's
miss.
it.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Healing word, yeah.
I swear to God, I saw cure wounds. Like, alright. Carry on, then.
Do I have a second? I do have a second level spell slot.
Nice.
So 13 to Elloe. There you go.
Alrighty. And this shield wife still sobbing will, yeah, Gloria.
No.
Don't fail.
Little miss. I'll tell her it's going to be okay. There you go. Just put your head on my shoulder. It's all okay.
Then you break her neck.
I mean, if she keeps attacking me, I'm gonna.
Of course, yeah. Elloe, you're getting a sobbing lady is gonna swipe withering claws at you.
That's the dead one.
It's
Is that the dead one? Never mind.
Yeah, it's a dead
you
one.
go, and then maybe
Yeah.
this one won't get that attack if you somehow kill it in one go.
Hmm.
I mean, you hit it.
I mean, if you had crit both times, maybe. Probably not.
Hit it again. These things don't have much health. Luckily, you didn't fucking add these guys to your previous encounters, like absolute goons.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
So-
Hold on. I have a question.
20 necrotic.
Sure.
What,
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Did she have advantage to attack me because she was still, because she's the one who came out of the jar after getting stabbed, or? did that wear off?
I mean, it kind of cancelled itself out. She was getting advantage because you're fucking holding her.
You know, that's fair. That entirely fair. Carry on.
Alright. Kellin.
Scoot down and stab. 17 hit? Or 20 hit? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another scream, and she crumples and becomes funerary garb. Any other actions?
Help action, Athia, I guess, just in case Maddie can't.
Sure. Maddie. Well, there's a very high risk of hitting your companion while she is hugging a ghost.
I guess tell Kellin ears.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if I can hit. 18.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do the job.
Just straight through the ghost temple.
While also not
You
being
just start to hear.
Ceri.
What's the word again? While she's talking that, just the bullets just go through the temple and just start hearing that song. What you say?
What you say? Oh, that you only very well. No.
Be at
Screaming
peace,
and crying.
Spirit.
She crumples into nothing.
Is that the end of combat?
I yell at
Yes.
people, there's a coffin up there, because I have my earplugs
Right,
in.
there's one.
There's a
that's
coffin
moved.
up there.
So,
Barry, we need your big,
moving
strong
around.
arms.
Be there in a
excuse me,
sec.
just wait a second there. I was
Or
gonna
Elloe.
look at the wall before you went and ran through it. Just in case there's actually like another thing of it.
Is there?
I don't know. Would you like to try and investigate? I mean, you can't see any signs on the wall.
Damn it, it didn't click the first time. It delayed the first time.
Which one is it?
That one down there.
Alright.
You have advantage as you start pulling on this thing. Someone else is going to start pushing it from underneath.
Alright. So tired,
Like,
so withered.
It's true. Like you get like you're trying to get your weight underneath it, and you just scrabble. Your fingernails start blunting against it. You've been through a lot.
I also got a 10.
That's fine. No, you got a 22. Again, there's still someone underneath pushing.
Oh,
it.
right. 22.
Yeah.
I rip it off its hinges.
Ceri
Yeah.
just falls for it and cracks her skull on the edge of the coffin. Duh.
Ow.
Haha! But you have a helmet.
Exactly.
Tom.
Oh my gosh. Everyone's crowding it now.
I had to open the coffin.
Well, I know.
Oh, that's a pretty
Hi.
tiger lady.
She is this entirely otherwise nude woman, covered in tigery stripes, sits upright. There is this like cracking and crunching of glass as she climbs away out, and you can see that there are some like 6 or 7 destroyed healing potions at the bottom of this thing that have been consumed. She starts dusting herself off.
Are you alright, miss?
Getting a bit claustrophobic, but yes, I'm fine.
You don't need any medical attention?
I'm fine.
Your companion
yes.
is recovering at the camp.
He's actually alive.
Yes, we managed to save him as well.
I saw him get stabbed. I thought he was dead.
It was a near
Brushing
thing. If we
glass out
had
of
not
her.
gotten to him much longer, he would have perished. He's very weak.
Oh, I'm just glad I don't have to give his missus any bad news.
Just,
Boo, you're
Yep.
not a talking
You
sword.
hiding from the gigantic kitty.
yeah. She knew a few where rats and not where rats, what's it called? Where tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo, you're not a talking sword, and while your clothing choice is sexy, maybe there's a talking sword in here.
Kellin,
Hey, Ceri, did
chest.
you find a talking
Yeah.
sword?
Where are we going?
I got the
To the
axe.
south! where the giant chest is. You like giant chests.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
they're right here. Bounce.
Bounce.
There are no axe remnants. It's like a broken, I suppose, a hand and a half sword. And it's like broken into so many pieces, and it was held together by some kind of eldritch force. Now that he's dead, it's just like scattered broken sword pieces all over the place. But you can still see the handle.
Yeah. Is it magic?
Yeah.
Excellent.
But yeah, give me a moment. So, I'll try and hit this all in order. Kellin, you investigate the chest. It is locked with a relatively normal-looking padlock, but you can even see inscribed on the padlock are runes. Like, they're not fancy elven runes. Like, these are rough-hewn things that have been dug into it some long time ago, but they are undoubtedly some kind of magical trap or empowerment. You'll have to rub a wizard on it.
Athia.
She said a wizard, not a slut.
I just took that to meant mage.
Yeah, caster, come here.
Thank you.
Do your
It's
casting
taken-
thing.
It's taken a moment. Jesus Christ.
Who's this Jesus guy you keep talking about?
Hagen's... God, you know what I mean.
I need to create some kind of son of Hagen so that you can invoke his name.
Yes, you do.
Oh, sweet Croesus Geist.
Hagen's light. You people can't wait for just a minute.
No.
We had to
All
make
right.
sure Kellin could check out our amazing chests.
Okay.
I've been checking them out.
Oh,
He says from the ceiling.
You mean
Yes,
the ball of hair says from the ceiling. His hair touches the ground while he stood up there.
Yes, I'm sure you do get to check out our chests all the time. You must get quite the view of the valleys.
Open the chest.
And I will
I'm going
arcana
through, going through the loot.
Yeah.
Arcana, please.
Okay. 26.
Nice.
All right. This
guess it-
appears to be a rune of warding. The lock is incredibly hard to break both by force and by pick, but it's not impossible, so far as you're aware.
Is there any way to disrupt the ward without making it go off or anything like that?
Do you have Dispel Magic?
What do you think I am? 5th level bard?
I mean, dispelling the magic would remove the ward, but like you could just brute force even its incredibly empowered state. It's
Wait.
otherwise still just a way more complex lock than it looks.
I have an idea.
What's
me
your
just-
idea?
Take a sword and carve out the side of the chest.
Would that
Well,
work?
I'm not sure that wouldn't work, but from my arcana check, is there any downside to like trying to pick the lock and failing?
You don't know. I mean, that you'll have to find out. I assume breaking lockpicks, breaking locks, the usual risks of failing at picking a lock.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was asking like if it's like if he failed, was it going to explode type thing?
You didn't see any kind of trap on it.
Okay.
Kellin, pick the lock or I'm gonna stab it.
That's Maddie's job.
Maddie, pick the lock or I'm gonna stab it.
Maddie's not
Excuse
here right
me,
now.
Miss. Where she'll like pause and like look into the center of the room. I don't see any Maddie.
Wait, where did our
She's-
artificer?
She's
Have you
on
lost
her
a friend?
She's over there behind the casket over there.
she's
No,
she's
you're-
pulling a DCL and
Kina-
stealthing better than any of you could see.
My
The old
bad is-
DCL special.
10
bad
seconds or
is
it's
she-
hammer time.
Maybe
My
she
bad
had
is
to. She had to go pee. So someone open the.
Okay.
You guys have 1 minute to try to open the lock before I stab it.
What?
Just try and open the chest. But wait,
That's pretty
there's
good.
more.
I like
True.
how defeated you were saying that.
Because Hedrah's... yeah, you know it. Because Hedrah will yell at me if I
29.
don't do it.
29, right?
Yeah, 29.
Ye-
Too
So
bad
you
you didn't
used
have
magic to
advantage.
cheat, and that made it fail. No. Yeah, you pop the lock with a 26 normally.
Oh, I don't get to hammer it.
Not every problem needs a hammer for a solution.
I tried using a hug as a solution, which kept stabbing me.
That's well, that was a more special. No, yeah, more special circumstance.
What
That's
is
because it was a
this
vengeful spirit.
dank
Yeah.
loots?
If it's any comfort, do you remember that they went to the Light of Hagen after this?
Oh, well, yeah, sure. I just didn't want her to go just feeling so down. It's terrible.
I'm sure they're
Alright,
not
and
feeling
the
down anymore.
contents of the chest. Roll me 1d100 pets and Savin and Stray.
Of course, Hilt of Ashlander.
95.
Ooh.
Ooh, sick. Okay.
Do I have
27.
Oh, I don't.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, that's right. Artificer has to
Wait,
identify
just-
things.
Just pops right next to Kellin.
Bless you.
Bless you, my
It's a knight.
child.
There you go. Okay. Let's have a look at what this is. Okay, so you find a crystalline sphere.
Not this shit again.
Drips candle wax.
Hey, the sphere I had was made out of
Candle wax.
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Hmm.
The bottom of the chest is full of wax.
So
If you
what
were to,
you're-
you know,
I guess
start,
that's good
you know,
for BDSM play.
if you start like breaking away this wax, you can find that it's formed a layer over a large stack of coins.
So what you're saying is the only thing in that chest was a dinky little broken sword.
Well,
no, the
if-
sword was being wielded by the Jarl there,
I'd be
and also
a
there was
little-
money in it.
And there's a magical gauntlet from somewhere. From probably Jarl as well, probably, really.
Yeah, but I don't wear armor.
Gauntlet doesn't count as armor.
It's just the one gauntlet. There's no other extra armor shit, so you could use those.
I don't want a Michael Jackson.
We don't know what they even do anyway yet, so... You might change your mind once you hear what it does.
That said, though, I'll produce item cards for you later, because I believe it's time for pets to disappear, so we'll get to experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it. I was gonna do something. Never mind.
Let's see if this
Okay.
works. There we go.
The arcane.
Nice.
Okay. Did you explore an interesting new location? Yeah. Did you discover a new and interesting truth about the world?
We seen whites before?
I've never seen
That there's
shield wax
this,
before.
off-brand Asmund cult thing.
Yeah, there was an off-brand Asmund cult, sure. Did you make a new ally or a lasting enemy?
Yeah, I think
I
these
think
guys
we made
probably
two.
are really thankful for us and probably would be our allies.
I don't think you've established them as allies in any kind of way.
I
You
was
rescued
going
some
to-
people.
I was
Okay,
going
yeah.
to try with a hilarious bad pickup line, but you got.
It's true. I mean, you could succeed with that next session.
I was gonna have shield wife ally, but no, shoot her.
I don't think that was gonna happen, no.
It was
Yeah.
doomed from the start.
She's kind of just stabbing you, really.
It's fine.
Did you advance or complete a quest? Yeah. Neutralize a direct threat to the local peace. Yeah. Sure. A tomb full of the dead that's already claimed locals, I would say counts as an actually direct threat as opposed to an indirect one.
All right, so that's 4 XP.
Yep.
Okay, that
6.
puts us at 76.
Yeah. I will write up that magic stuff and show it to you at the start of next session. But otherwise, guys, thank you very much for playing. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Congratulations. I'm going to turn off the lighting on this so you can just see the just the corpse mass you've left in your wake.
Yeah, I want to see.
Yeah, let's show this.
You'll have to refresh, I think. I've turned the dynamic
Yeah,
lighting
probably.
off.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I love how terrible
Yeah.
the dynamic lighting coding actually is.
It's so bad. It's very funny.
Nice murder hoboing, everybody.
Wow.
Look.
Good job.
We
It's
missed
a
a
lot.
whole thing full of shield
Hmm.
lives, didn't we? But wait,
Who
that
knows?
means there's gemstones in there. Hold on, guys, we got to turn around.
There could be, yeah, like you guys actually haven't, like you didn't
haven't
explore any of the
opened-
place, you didn't loot anything, you did not check a single goddamn coffin except
Yeah.
for two that I had to kick for you because otherwise you'd have left them in there to die.
Look, we were
probably.
gonna clear out all the enemies and then come back and explore, okay?
It would have been too late for at least one of them. He'd have died,
Well,
but you know.
that's his
Okay.
fault.
No, it's
Luckily, it
actually
was
not.
loud as fuck because you triggered 4 verses, so you actually woke up. I had to make a check for that. Otherwise, you would have been like, oh, it was too late. You were so busy Deus Vaulting, he was dead, and I could have taught you a life lesson. I didn't get a chance to. You rolled a 20 and woke up. But, you know.
Yeah, there is no life lesson against Deus Vaulting. That is the life lesson.
It's the unlife lesson, sorry.
Exactly. Anyway, thanks for watching YouTube and stream. There's a chance Mers and Hammer might be canceled tonight. Maybe not, we'll see. But if it's not...
Bob
then
just
we'll
said his
see you-
power came back on, so.
Oh, well, then we're good to go. So yeah, we'll see
So
you in a
how many
couple hours.
CC did we get again?
Adios.
4. We should be at 76.